Hallöchen, ihr Lieben. Willkommen nach fast einem Jahr Abwesenheit zu einer neuen Runde. Naja, neuen Runde. Wir machen jetzt endlich mal die Story vom ersten Great Ace Attorney zu Ende. In den nächsten, weiß nicht, 10 Wochen wahrscheinlich. Keine Ahnung, wie lange der letzte Fall noch geht. Mit mir wieder da sind Krümchen.
Hallo.
Und Shadow.
Geht schon los?
Wie geht's denn los?
Achso, muss schon noch was anziehen. Ja, Entschuldigung.
Oh.
So, okay, fertig.
Wir haben nichts gesehen. Alles ist gut.
Habt ihr Socke an, es geht. Habt ihr Socke an, das geht. Geht gut los, ne?
Geht gut los.
Der
Der Elf ist frei.
Das muss ausgeglichen werden.
Der Elf ist frei. Er hat eine Socke.
Ich will nur ein eigenes Paar Socken.
Oh, good old times.
Ja, das sind good old times.
Sag hallo. Hallo Marcel nochmal und Shax, hallo. Schön, dass ihr da seid. Oh, hat er das nicht abgespielt? Warte mal.
Nee, hat er nicht.
Frick. Ja, kein Wunder, Sekunde.
Falsche Szene, na toll.
Keine Szene drin dafür, warte.
Schlimm.
Ja. Es kommt davon, wenn man die Szene seit einem Jahr nicht benutzt und in der Zwischenzeit aber alles an OBS umgestellt hat. Ich wusste, irgendwas habe ich vergessen.
Kenn ich. Das kenne ich.
Es kommt gleich, Sekunde.
Any minute now.
In a minute. Als wäre es nichts gewesen.
Ich hab nen Affen in der Tasche und der stiehlt mir einmal Geld. Das ist eine neue Masche, gerade wie es ihm gefällt.
5 fucking Jahre. Auf viele weitere erhebe ich meinen Eistee Shigeya Coffee.
Prost! Shigeya Coffee.
Pünktchen.
Vielen Dank für 5 fucking Jahre. 60 Monate, what the frick.
Zeit vergeht, wenn man mal ein Jahr nicht da war, ne?
Ja. Ich mache jetzt keine Szene. Okay, ich lösche alles wieder. Plötzlich nur schwarz.
Fangen wir mal von vorne an.
Ja.
Können wir die Rollen neu verteilen?
Wer möchtest du, Sato? Ich sehe, ihr reißt euch nicht drum, schade.
Es ist eine sehr schwierige Rolle, die muss man können.
Ich muss ganz kurz gucken.
Für Susator, da fehlt mir der Bariton in der Stimme.
26.05.2022.
Oh, wow. Wow, ist ja wirklich fast ein Jahr her.
Good times.
Good times.
Holy
been-
shit.
84 years.
Marcel möchte den Pantomimen sprechen.
Sehr gut. Bist angeheuert. Ohne Bewerbungsgespräch. Verstehst du?
Oh,
Okay, dann wollen
und
wir
die
mal
Emote ist
sehen.
auch schon gut geschminkt.
Also, wir erinnern uns an The Adventure of the Unspeakable Story, Episode 5. Und zwar waren wir in einem Pfandleihhaus. Und da war ein Typ, der sich eine sehr schicke Jacke zurückholen wollte, die ihm leider zu klein war. Denn sie gehörte eigentlich Lestrade, dem Mädel. Und da war irgendwas drin, was wohl wichtig ist. Und ja, nach einem Jahr ist es ein bisschen schwierig, das
Das waren Kondome.
ja. Nein, was? Irgendwas von
Hast du ja
McGillicuddy.
gesagt. Die sind währenddessen schon abgelaufen.
McGilded.
McGilded, ich wollte gerade sagen McGillicuddy.
Gillicuddy ist doch von Monkey Island, oder?
Oh ja. Deshalb ging das
das
so
ist
schnell.
Das ist einfach geschädigt.
Das ist ganz schlimm.
Geht schon los, wir gehen aber gar nicht ins Bett. Nee, Sanko, wir machen langsam heute.
Wir haben ja nur 4 Stunden.
Für den Prolog.
McGillicuddy? Wrestler?
Ja, ich kenn Wrestler, der hieß Michael McGillicuddy, aber ich weiß jetzt nicht, was der jetzt hiermit zu tun hat.
Ich weiß es auch nicht.
Deswegen.
Der McGillicuddy. Ja doch, bei Monkey Island 5. Gut gemerkt, Crimson.
Es klang einfach so ein Name, der kann bloß aus Monkey Island kommen.
Und wenn Kara sich gemerkt hat, dann kann er auch nur aus Monkey Island sein. So. Ja. Also muss ich früher ins Bett? Nein, kannst bleiben, Saku.
Oh, Headpads für mich. Nice.
Also, wir sind am 15. April.
Das war ja letzte Woche.
Ja. Wir haben das Spiel eingeholt. Oder sind wieder, ja, round you go.
Wir haben fast ein Jahr gebraucht und sind doch wieder vor dem Spiel.
Also,
Ja.
wenn jetzt die Zeit rückwärts gelaufen wäre in unserer Welt, dann hätten wir das Spiel jetzt wieder eingeholt, zeitlich.
Genau. 1889.
Vorzeitiges Rückwärtslaufen.
Gut. Was habe ich nochmal vorher geklickt, damit ich weitergespielt habe? Ich habe nicht die Maus benutzt, so viel ist sicher.
Enter?
Enter oder Leertaste wahrscheinlich. So, unsere Gina Lestrade. I remember, oh Gott.
Ja, der kommt.
Dialekt. Der wird ein bisschen brauchen, bis ich wieder reinkomme, aber wird schon. See, that's why I ate grown-ups. All they do is feed you a pack of lies and take stuff away from you.
Bist gut wieder reingekommen.
Das ging schnell, ja.
Und gut, dass es an den Dialekt hängt, weil sonst hätte ich gesagt, ey, Grown-ups, so der Kannibale?
I ate a lot of grown-ups.
Ja,
They taste terrible. Hello, Sholmes.
Wieder in die Existenz reingefaced.
Ja.
Oh really, Miss Lestrade? Tell me, is that overcoat keeping you warm?
What? Oh my, surely you were given that. Yeah, the D let me keep it after I looked daggers at it for long enough. He went through the pockets and he said, "Go on then, Abbott," before telling me to scarper. Was ist das? Also, dass ich abhauen soll.
Wahrscheinlich.
Always pays off giving people a look like you ate him. Eat the rich. I can't help feeling that it's going to get you into serious trouble one day. What I really wanted was that nice shiny disc, mind. Ah, das wollte sie haben. Kein Zettel, war eine Disc. The music box disc? But Mr. Windybank said it was practically worthless. Huh. I think I'm gonna go and have another bash. Give him a long art stare.
I think not, Miss Lestrade. We shan't enter Windybanks again today.
Oh, why not? That's not fair. It can't be helped, I'm afraid. The police are investigating the scene now and taking a statement from Mr. Windybank. But that's mine! I had the ticket for this coat and it was in the coat's pocket. And there shouldn't be something else and all. There should be something else and all. That's what that rotten cove said, ain't it? Yes, he did mention something about another article, didn't he? Ist die Musik eigentlich okay, ja, oder?
Ja.
Der sie nicht hört.
Wie, der sie nicht höre?
Ja, wir
Ja,
können uns das eigen noch einstellen, wie wir es wollen.
Also,
die Leute im Stream, die müssen sagen, wie der Ton alles ist.
Schloms. Können wir die Dame verknacken und ich bock mir die Mütze aus? Willst du eine Mütze haben, wenn ich schicke Marcel? Er steht auf die hübsche Mütze.
Marcel geht für Items, die anderen Leuten gehören, über Leichen.
Mhm.
Er lässt andere über Leichen gehen und sagt dann die Items rein. Ninja-Looter.
Loot. Yes, he did mention another article, didn't he? Well then, that's mine too. Whatever it is. Now she's really pushing her luck.
Miss Lestrade, I think it's time to admit defeat. You've had your haul for today.
Yeah, and it's all your fault, Sholmes.
Jafar. So, what are your plans now? Will you dine with us this evening?
A date?
Oh my
I'm not
God.
ready. Please don't poke this into my face.
Riech mal.
Iris would be delighted to cook, I'm sure. And I might entertain you with a modest violin recital.
Let him cook.
No tie.
Oh,
Why would I come around your place, eh? Have you lost your heads or something? Falsches S. Something? Hallo, Grandma! Man muss ja nichts verkommen lassen. Und alles Alleingelassene und im Besitz von anderen Befindliche gehört mir. Parcel calls dibs.
mhm.
And she's off.
There she blows.
Oh dear, she's gone.
Having reviled on me quite unnecessarily, I might add.
I can't help wondering if perhaps she might turn up anyway.
Interesting.
Once she's had a chance to calm down, I think there's a good chance she'll decide to come.
Very well then. I'll inform Iris to set a place for our potential guests at the dinner table this evening. And one more thing. I should be glad of your company later too.
Sorry? It's a date, Ryonosuke.
I believe I will have a rather splendid surprise to show you.
No, wait! The naked man. Oh, how exciting! What is it?
You shall have to wait and see, Miss Susato. Until later then.
Haben wir uns hier schon umgeguckt? Man weiß es nicht.
Kann nicht schaden, sich nochmal umzugucken.
Ah ja, wir haben uns umgeguckt. Sehr gut. Door's closed.
Oh God, Marcel. You know what a date is? June 25th.
And also a tiny fruit.
Snack.
Nom, nom, nom. Ein Snack wie Kay und Amura. Okay. Then we'll move to Shop Suite. We were asked earlier to show our faces here, so with the furniture we've moved in recently, this place is starting to feel like a real office. Und da kommen wir nicht mal rein.
Nee.
Okay, dann zu Shoms. Shoms' suite.
Susie and Bruno, come in, come in.
Good afternoon, Iris.
Thank you so much for breakfast this morning. Oh, don't mention it. Oh, goodness, look at the time already.
Busy as always.
I am. I'm preparing everything for for dinner this evening.
Already? You're obviously cooking something special, are you?
Oh, yes. After all, we have a special guest joining us. Guess who it is? Go on. You'll never guess.
It's Gina.
Look at those little eyes of hers shining. Oh dear. It's awkward when you already know the answer, isn't it?
It's Jeannie. Isn't that exciting?
Oh, what a surprise! Yes, that's wonderful news. Oh, Iris seems overjoyed at the idea.
I can't wait to learn some pickpocketing tips from a real professional.
Oh yes, that does sound like fun. Wait, what?
I'm not sure that's entirely appropriate.
Are you, Mr. Naruhodo? By the way, Iris, what's Mr. Sholmes up to?
I'm right here.
Hurley? Oh, he's been like that ever since he got back. Pouting. Staring.
Hello, Mr. Sholmes.
I beg that you won't speak to me.
Ja, depressive Phase, ganz eindeutig. Sorry?
I don't know who you are, but kindly take your leave.
Excuse you?
As you can see, I am not here.
Yes, I can see you. I don't know how to respond to that.
Sean thinks he's John Cena.
I do apologize. When he gets like this, he's completely oblivious to everything.
Ah, yes, I see.
Really? He behaves just like a child sometimes, Hurley does.
Sometimes.
All the time. Mr. Sholmes and Iris have something of a parent and child relationship, don't they? Yes, except that Iris is clearly the parent here. Come to think of it, I wonder where her real parents are.
Crime Alley.
What's the matter, Runo? You have ever such a funny look on your face.
It's just my face. Nothing.
I know what it is. Why does this girl live here with Mr. Sholmes, you're wondering? Am I right?
How did you?
Oh, Runo, I can read you like a book.
This girl's dangerous.
Don't worry. You can ask me anything. I don't mind.
Dann erzähl mal, Iris. Living with Sholmes. How? Why?
I'm sure you've been wondering why it is that I live here with Hurley, haven't you?
Well, it has crossed my mind. That and wait, are you real parents?
Dead. My mommy and daddy aren't with me anymore.
Oh no. Anyway.
Now you can become Batman.
Mommy passed away when I was born. And around the same time, my father... Well, he had to go to a faraway land because of one of the cases he and Hurley were working on.
Oh. Wait a minute. Did you say he and Hurley?
Yes. Daddy and Hurley were always solving mysterious cases together.
Didn't mention that before.
He wrote them all up in his diaries. That's what's in the metal chest over there.
Really? He recorded them all? So, you mean it's true? Mr. Sholmes really did have a partner with whom he tackled some of his most taxing cases?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. I mean, it's always nice to have one, isn't it?
So, Mr. Sholmes' partner was your father?
Exactly. Hurley told me I wasn't allowed to look into the chest. But that only made me want to look even more. So I opened it up.
And found your father's memoirs.
Yes. So I asked Hurley, who wrote these? He nearly fell off his chair. But then he told me. That's when I found out that the author of all those accounts was my father.
So Iris' father was Mr. Sholmes' partner. Tell me more. So, ich muss für die Arbeit morgen noch ein bisschen was vorbereiten. Ich genieße mal das schöne Zusammenspiel von euch drei super tollen Menschen, um meine Arbeitsphase zu verschönern.
Einen schönen Lurk-Passel
Und gute... good work?
Good work.
Good work.
Jetzt schon super gemacht.
Auf gute Zusammenarbeit.
I've practically lived with Hurley all my life. I was tiny when he took me in.
And you still are.
Hey! So it came as quite a shock when Hurley told me he wasn't really my daddy, I mean.
Aww. He can still be your... No, wait. No.
Hallo, Dolly!
Gelingen war das Wort, das fehlte. Ja, gutes Gelingen. Sehr schön. It must have done. I wonder why Mr. Sholmes chose to tell you, and at such a young age.
Hurley says it's because he wouldn't have been able to hide it from me.
Huh?
Well, having lived with Hurley all these years, you might say that his ways have rubbed off on me. There are some things I can just see. Especially lies. I almost know when people are lying before they open their mouth sometimes.
Right.
Anyway, I was so fascinated when I read Daddy's diaries. That's what inspired me to write The Adventures of Sherlock Sholmes, actually.
I'd always assumed Mr. Sholmes simply told you all those thrilling stories.
Oh no, Hurley's hopeless like that. He forgets everything. As soon as he's solved a case, it all but vanishes from his mind, just like he did.
Ah, I see.
The other day it was so embarrassing, as usually he totally forgot about the case he just solved. So the very next day he gathered together all the people involved and proceeded to solve the case again. It was quite a shock for everyone.
You can say that again. You share your father's surname, don't you, Iris?
That's right, Wilson. Daddy is Dr. John H. Wilson. I learned from his diaries that he's a doctor of medicine, you see.
Und Jonoske so, oh shit.
Mhm.
That's what prompted me to study and study so that I could earn a doctorate as well.
Iris's father who went to some distant land and is a doctor by the name of John H. Wilson.
Doesn't ring a bell. Den hast du auch gesprochen, Chiara.
Den hab ich gesprochen?
Ich glaube, du hattest da den Richter.
Sicher?
Hatten wir den sowieso mal bei Ace Attorney so gemacht, der Richter im Fremdenland ist? Oder irgendwie, wir haben uns die Richter jedenfalls geteilt.
Ja, das denke ich auch. Aber wer den hatte...
Keine Ahnung.
Möchtest du
Shadow schon mal nicht.
Nee, ich nicht.
Der muss ja nicht mal Richter Gilly sein.
Nö, es ist ja auch kein Gilly. Guck ihn doch mal an.
Ja, viel zu viel Bart.
Ja.
Möchtest du, Shadow?
Ja, okay, dann
Dann hast du auch
spreche
was zu tun.
Ja, ist okay, ist okay. Ich muss halt nur gucken, wie ich den... Okay, so ein bisschen Bart, maskulin, männlich. Okay. The court will now hear the trial of Jonas Gunnar.
Und so werden wir den Krieg ziehen.
Irgendwelche Frauen anwesend? Nein.
Ist Weibsvolk anwesend?
Wirklich? Achso, ich wollte gerade sagen. Für diese eine Zeile musste ich jetzt... Kindly say before the court the name of the victim in this case.
The victim's name was Dr. John H. Wilson. Oh, no memories of Kazuma saying, oh, that's right, you did well. Pat. That's right, visiting professor of medicine at Imperial Yume University, and the man who, in the most bizarre of circumstances, lost his life just before he left Japan. I've got bad news for you, Iris. Miss Susato.
Yes.
Perhaps we shouldn't pursue this conversation any further at this time. I think that would be for the best. So about Ginny. So by Ginny, you mean Miss Lestrade, the young woman from the McGilded case 2 months ago, right?
You mean 2 years ago?
Ja, leider.
Yes. Who also stole my experimental smoke grenade launcher. Although, after that trial, I invited her back here and we had dinner together. And we now are the best of friends.
Die Besten.
Die Besten? Oh, what a lovely tale. Yes. Now, if I bump into her on the street, she runs away as fast as she can. Oh. And I chase after her down the back alleys.
Interesting idea of friendship.
Mm-hmm.
And then I let her have the latest color of smoke grenade I've developed.
Get back here, you little shit!
I have some more colors for you. Oh. There are so many beautiful colors in the world. Ginny wants me to make a whole rainbow.
I suppose this means you're gay? You've let Miss Lestrade keep the smoke grenade launcher, have you?
Yes, that's right. I got bored of it anyway. Hurley always reacts the same way when I shoot him with it now.
Or Hurley.
Oh, I can't wait for Ginny to arrive. It's been too long since she last came over. I'm so excited.
I just hope she does actually come. It would be awkward otherwise. Oh!
Ah, my dear fellows, how good to see you.
We've been here for 2 hours.
I didn't notice somehow.
Mr. Sholmes!
Why ever did you not make your presence known to me before?
Are you kidding?
No, I'm adulting. Well, no matter now. So, how the devil are you?
We've been with you for most of the day.
Goodness, really?
Do tell me, Mr. Sholmes, is your violin unscathed?
My violin? Whatever are you talking about, dear madam? Never mind that now. I have something far more interesting to show you. Behold, my dear fellows.
Oh, another music box disc.
No, not another disc, Miss Susato. This is the one Gregson demanded we hand over as evidence, Mr. McGilded's disc.
Oh my!
Then what's it doing here?
You know, at times, Mr. Naruto don't.
Hey.
I think that though I have an undeniable turn for detection, I may well be even more adept at larceny.
That's not a good feature.
Oh, that would be wonderfully exciting. I'd be a pickpocketing assistant.
I said don't.
And Runa could be our go-to lawyer if we ever got caught.
Better call Naruhodo. Right. Post.
Plus, Susie has such beautiful handwriting, she could write all our menacing crime notifications. Ah, yes! I'd be delighted!
Warum ist Susatos Accent eigentlich all over the place bei mir? I'm just going to pretend this conversation never happened, I think.
Mhm. Besser so.
Oh mein Gott. Nicht einfach nur stehlen, sondern auch noch Beweisführung machen. So, das haben wir alles geklaut, das haben wir alles geklaut. Das kann niemand gegen uns verwenden.
I don't understand. How did that disc come to be in your possession? I thought Inspector Gregson took it back to Scotland Yard.
Quite correct.
And you nicked it from him.
And that sort of uncompromising attitude is precisely why I always carry some of this.
You bribed him!
That's a bar of caramel, Mr. Sholmes.
Oh Gott, gib her.
Nom 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 nom. Your one and only friend in times of loneliness, if I'm not mistaken.
If you will humor me, my dear fellows, cast your minds back to when the good detective confiscated the disc.
Hello!
Ja, ja. Scheiße, wie habe ich denn gesprochen?
Ein bisschen grummelig.
Und immer count.
Schieb dir noch eine Pommes rein.
Ja, ich bin noch eine Weile in der Küche, ich muss Pommes braten.
No, wait. Mach mir was mit.
Ja auch.
Okay, gut. Wir sehen uns dann in einer halben Stunde wieder. I'll be taking that, whatever it is, of Mr. McGill down to the yard. Thank you very much. Hand it over.
Yes, of course.
If the police demand something as evidence, my dear fellow, we have no choice but to capitulate.
Zu katapultieren.
Mhm. It's all yours, Inspector. For the briefest of moments, I had the disc in my hand, did I not?
Yes, you did, but I still don't understand.
It was at precisely that moment that I knew I fucked up. That I summoned my one and only friend into action. I pressed the disc into a pair of bars, like this.
Oh, clever. That's amazing! The disc and the minuscule protrusions have made an image in the caramel.
Indeed, this caramel is quite exceptional. I developed it myself, you know. Suitably soft for making impressions, but resistant to melting. The result of a precisely controlled solution.
How extraordinary!
Carrying a pair of these on one's person frequently proves very useful indeed. Take a house key, for example. A simple press in its unique form is duplicated. I can enter anyone's property at will, and never without high sucrose nourishment.
Yes, it sounds illegal.
From the image, I was able to create this. I confess I was most curious to know what manner of music would issue from the disc when played.
Na dann, spiel mal ab. Das gute Stück.
Sagt Musical gegründet.
Oh Gott.
Do tell us then, Mr. Sholmes, what music does the disc play?
Lavandia.
Well, unfortunately, I have no idea.
No idea,
Kenn ich nicht.
None whatsoever.
because you haven't played it yet.
Are you familiar with the workings of a music box, my dear fellows?
Ach, die brauchen ein Laserdisc-Abspielgerät.
Ja, genau.
Wir brauchen eine Frikadelle.
Oh no, I'm afraid not.
Goodness, you don't know, Bruno?
I am technically inclined, sorry.
Get with the times, man.
Inside a music box, there's a special metal piece called a comp.
Comp.
That's what produces the sound.
Oh Gott. Small protuberances
Würde ich sagen, ja.
Pluck the different teeth of the comp and they rotate past it, making the different notes.
Nur diese Pro-Tuber.
The first music boxes to be invented used a rotating cylinder with
Hör auf, das Wort zu sagen. Protuberances on it.
Are you smarter than a fourth grader? Apparently not. But over time, a new type of player was introduced, which uses discs such as these.
And then Blu-rays.
With that development, the popularity of music boxes spread far and wide, all around the globe.
Why exactly?
Money.
Oh.
Because the discs are easy to produce and can be interchanged to facilitate the playing of different tunes. There are a great many firms in Europe now manufacturing music boxes as a result.
Und wie passen die ganze Zeit spielt eine Musicbox-Musik im Hintergrund.
It is wonderful to be able to enjoy music even when no performer is present.
But it is the very success of the invention that means we are now presented with an insurmountable problem.
What do you mean? Wir brauchen ein Abspielgerät, das in der richtigen Größe ist.
As you may imagine, the construction of one firm's music box does not match that of another. And we have no way of knowing in which music box this particular disc was designed to be played. There is no resolution to this problem, I'm afraid. It's quite intractable.
Ah, I see. So that's why...
Naturally, I tested the disc in those few music boxes I have at my disposal.
Eine Kakophonie. Oh.
But as you can hear, to no avail.
Mhm.
The results were equally unsatisfactory in this one.
Mhm. Gut für ein Horror-Game.
So, I am presently engaged in acquiring an example of all the music boxes ever made in Europe.
Sure, do that.
I'll take your entire stock!
Von allem etwas, bitte.
Und eine Wurst in der Hand.
Every single one?
That's Hurley for you, always taking things too far.
But my dear girl, an unsolved riddle is quite repugnant to my constitution.
But surely all the different types in Europe will amount to a huge volume of music boxes, won't it?
Yes, that is certainly true. In the worst case, I shall just have to ask you to vacate the attic room. Wir sind da gerade erst eingezogen, hallo?
What? I'm not going.
Magnus McGilded. Not a name I expected to hear again so soon. Ever since he died.
2 years ago. Yes, it's only been 2 years since that grisly case.
But a bear was not involved, my dear fellow.
Oh. Mr. McGilded perished within hours of the trial's conclusion.
Ah, yes. Flames.
What is a man? A miserable pile of secrets! Was it the curse of the Reaper? No one knows. Still now.
Hab ich den auffallen gelassen?
The omnibus was reduced to a pile of ash. Not a shred of evidence remained.
Selbst die Metallteile sind einfach zu Asche geworden.
And with the man's death, the truth about the murder in which he was so intimately involved
Intimately.
intimately involved was buried. Even though we successfully established Mr. McGillet's innocence in the trial,
The newspapers are still claiming that it remains an unsolved case.
the murder of the brickmaker, Mr. Thrice Fried Mason, in the end, the truth of the matter remains a mystery. We still have no idea what really happened that night. Stimmt, wir haben noch keinen einzigen Fall den eigentlichen Mörder gefunden. Wir haben immer nur unseren Mandanten freigekloppt. Komme, was da wolle.
Ja gut, im letzten Fall gab es ja auch keinen Mörder.
Ja gut, da ist auch keiner gestorben.
Eben.
Aber wie ist das da auf dem Schiff gewesen? Wo unser Kumpel da... Das haben wir doch, glaube ich, aufgeklärt, oder?
Das haben wir eigentlich geklärt. Da war ja
Da waren-
die Schlange dran schuld. Von Beef Stroganoff. Aber er hat die Schlange ja nicht drauf angesetzt.
Eben.
Nö.
Das war ja so
Das
oder
war
so ein
ein
Unfall.
Ja, zu dumm zu laufen. Oh, I slipped.
Wir haben
And
gerade
broke my
mal
neck.
im Tutorial-Fall haben wir
Auch nicht.
die Schwan... Doch,
Nee.
die Schwan...
Ja.
Haben wir nicht die Schwanprinzessin entlarvt?
Nee. Nicht wirklich.
Viel zu lange, ja.
Und viel zu unnötig lang. Ja, wir müssen erstmal beweisen, dass dieser Teller... Das ist der falsche Teller. Ja, aber das Blut, bla 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 bla. Oh, das war unnötig.
Unnötig.
That's Ace Attorney.
Ja, es gibt das und das. Ace Attorney. Es gibt Ace Attorney Game 1 Fall 5. Und es gibt Fall 4, der nicht so unnötig ist.
Spiel mal Danganronpa dann.
Nee.
Dann weißt du, was unnötig bedeutet, ja.
Wir haben gestern herausgestellt, dass ich das wahrscheinlich nicht tun werde.
Es ist immer noch mit einer Prise Humor, also man sieht...
Ja. Es ist völlig überzogen alles.
Okay.
Das ist viel zu lächerlich, um mit ernst zu nehmen. Ich meine, wirklich die erste Hinrichtung, die ist schon...
Das ist von allen bis jetzt, die wir gesehen haben, die brutalste und eigentlich auch realistischste.
Oh.
Weil, gut, ein paar von den anderen kannst du theoretisch auch quasi machen, wenn du auf sehr, sehr extra gehst, aber ich sag mal so, hier geeiert und gepaniert, also dann hier,
die Butter gemacht, ja.
So. Oh.
immer hier mit Panade gewollt geschmissen zu werden,
Ach so, das,
und dann in den Vulkan geschmissen zu werden, nur um dann paniert zu werden. Es ist ein bisschen...
Das ist sehr extra.
Das ist sehr extra.
Das ist sehr extra, sehr überzogen.
Oder halt irgendwie so ein Cage of Death mit seinem Motorrad und wird dann zu Butter verarbeitet. Das ist ein bisschen sehr dumm. Also...
Es gibt wirklich noch Apologetics dafür, die das noch irgendwie versuchen, in den realistischen Rahmen zu ziehen, weil man ja die Innereien verflüssigen kann und so. Da ist halt so viele G-Kräfte waren da drauf auf dem Cage, dass er nicht anders konnte, als zu verflüssigen.
Ah, ja.
Aber
nicht zu Butter.
ja,
Okay.
Du kannst mir nicht erzählen, dass das nur das Körperfett ist.
Ja, nee.
Only
Also,
the
ne,
good parts. I can't
Es
believe
ist halt
not butter.
wirklich überzogen. Es ist halt klar, Psychodrama und alles, ne? Aber auch mit Humor. Und es ist an sich einfach nur durch.
Okay.
Und eigentlich, was eigentlich mit am krassesten ist, bis jetzt von der ganzen Reihe, ist eigentlich wirklich nur Out of Despair Girls.
Mhm.
Das ist halt was
Themen,
von
ja.
dem, was gezeigt wird und doch mit am krassesten.
Okay.
Alles andere ist halt wirklich, ja, Thriller, Mystery, Horror, also ja, Horror, naja.
Ja,
Aber ist halt...
Ich sag mal so, ja, ist an sich, wenn man sich jetzt ein bisschen die Fantasie mitspielen lässt, dann ist Ultra Despair Girls schon sehr krass, das stimmt. Aber du hast halt wirklich für alle unwichtigen NPCs oder halt für Leichen hast du wirklich so eine einfarbigen Stand-ins.
Ja, also du
Also
siehst
wirklich
da, siehst da kein
Gesichtslose
Gore oder
Schatten
sonst
sehen.
irgendwas. Das ist,
Ja, gut.
In anderen Spielen würden sie Teermenschen heißen.
Ja. Und Blut gibt's auch
Zensurgnome?
nicht, dafür haben die Zensurgnome gesorgt.
Ja!
Ja, also von daher alles...
Stimmt, die waren ja auch dabei, stimmt.
Ja, also von daher ist Danganronpa an sich ganz okay. Nur halt Out of Despair Girls. Würde ich dir jetzt persönlich auch nicht wirklich raten wollen zu spielen. Der Rest, Danganronpa 1 und 2 besonders, das ist super.
Mhm.
Aber, ja,
Okay.
abgesehen von den Minigames, die sind scheiße.
Dann nennen sie auch
Alter.
noch Improved.
Improved Hangman's Gambit, Alter! Die haben einfach das aus dem ersten Teil genommen und unnötig komplizierter gemacht.
Okay.
Mhm.
Oh, und dann auch noch Logic Dive.
Did you just stand there for 5 minutes thinking?
Ja, you just dive in your mind and... ja.
Use logic to proceed. Als wenn wir
Ja,
echt was.
mit seinem Skateboard oder was weiß ich, Hoverboard.
Au,
Kann
ah.
man so Full Chord lesen. Aha.
Okay.
Richtig stumm und unnötig. Und kurz vor Ende haben wir einfach gemerkt, so, oh, ich kann ja abbremsen. Dann ist es nicht ganz so schwer.
Oh.
Ja, ich
Bremsen ist
wollte,
gut.
in dem Moment, wo wir drauf gekommen sind, da war ich so, warte mal, stand nicht irgendwann mal was im Tutorial, dass du auch abbremsen kannst?
Der bremst
Also,
verliert.
warte mal, ich probier mal. Oh, scheiße, Tatsache. Ja, Mensch. Jetzt ist es nicht ganz so nervig. Immer dumm, aber nicht ganz so nervig.
Hätten wir es mal früher gewusst.
Ach, naja.
Okay. So, in the end, the truth of the matter remains a mystery. We still have no idea what really happened that night.
Sind alle eingepennt.
And although Mr. McGildet was found not guilty through my defense, I still don't know if that was the right judgment or not.
Ich darf ja nicht mal in Flashbacks sprechen.
It would appear the case is not yet closed. Get it? Case closed.
Well, it's time I started getting things ready for dinner, I think. Ginny will be here before long.
We hope.
Thank you, Iris.
Oh, well, you must let me help you then. Of course, Susie. There's plenty to do.
I think I shall investigate the condition of my faithful performing partner. Now then, where did I leave it?
Let this be a lesson to you, Mr. Sholmes. Never leave anything too precious with the pawnbroker.
Yes, you may be right.
Oh, that reminds me. Of something Mr. Windyback said before. He said that he had a manuscript of Iris's in pawn, didn't he?
Did he?
Yes, he definitely mentioned it.
Let's have a flashback.
Mr. Sholmes' latest tale of otherworldly mystery lies dormant in my storeroom. Were his words, I believe.
So you heard about that, did you? I expect you were as incensed as I was. Oh, yes! The idea of such a wonderful story languishing in Mr. Windyback's storeroom gathering dust.
My dear madam, I'm quite sure I told you already. The pawnbroker storeroom is the safest place for it, more secure than a bank's vault.
And what about your Stradivarius, Hurley? Was that safe and secure?
Well, shit, you got me there. There may be the occasional mix-up.
Caused by a certain impetuous someone not too far from me now.
I wonder who he's talking about.
You have any idea how long it took me to write that Baskerville story, Hurley? Oh, it sounds so exciting! The Hound of the Baskervilles? I should love to read it. Oh,
Susie?
What's going on here?
Unangenehm.
Why does it feel like an icy chill just swept through the room?
Ist es hier gerade kalt geworden?
Obwohl das Feuer brennt?
Susie, what did you just say?
Nichts.
You said the Hound of the Baskervilles. But how could you know the full title? Well, that's,
Hab geraten.
Ist damit eine bekannte Geschichte. That's because Miss Susato is such a great fan of all the stories about Mr. Sholmes, of course. She can guess the
Gute Lüge,
titles that
gute
haven't been published yet.
But Bruno, the Hound of the Baskervilles has never been published.
What?
When I showed Hurley the manuscript, he told me that I wasn't allowed to publish it yet.
I don't understand.
That's why he said that he'd keep it safe. Until it was the right time for the story to be made public, you see.
So that's why the manuscript is at Windybanks?
And yet, how could Susie here know its title? Well, Hurley, what's going on?
Dot, dot, dot. Ah!
Huh? What is it, Mr. Sholmes?
It would appear our guest has arrived.
Way to dodge the question.
Sieh nur, es ist Frau Ablenkung.
Misdirection?
Ach, das heißt Lestrade, also übersetzt. Okay.
Miss Lestrade.
Oder weniger Tausch. Less trade.
Led astray.
This was a bad idea.
I knew I weren't welcome. I'm going.
Tschüss.
Taschen ausleeren.
Oh, wait! Miss Lestrade! We've all been eagerly awaiting your arrival. Haven't we, Iris?
Jetzt habe ich
Schon
keine
noch?
Lust mehr.
Nee, wenn ich da bin, macht's keinen Spaß.
Oh, yes. Just wait here, Ginny. We'll have everything ready in a jiffy. Come along, Susie. Huh? Yeah, right, of course.
Mit Gunpoint.
It's a pleasure to see you here, Miss Lestrade. Please make yourself at home.
Don't stand in the doorway, my dear girl. Come along in. Don't want the neighbors talking. What say you to some Mendelssohn? I won't take no for an answer.
Meddlesome it is then.
Oh.
Got that!
Bra.
Aww. Susie.
Ich nehm 8.
Ja.
Miau. Miau.
That evening, Iris prepared us all a meal that was even more delicious than usual. Mr. Sholmes' violin performance was in no way meddlesome, and Gina, as well as we came to call her, taught us all how to steal things from one another without being noticed. Everyone thoroughly enjoyed themselves, well into the night. Until...
Someone has
Until the thing
happened.
That was a very enjoyable evening, wasn't it?
Mm-hmm. Oh, yes. Iris's cooking was truly divine.
And I feel as though I can still hear the enchanting strains of Mr. Sholmes' violin even now.
Best of all, I bet I could steal the glasses from his lordship's face next time we're in court.
Please don't.
Not that I would do that. Naruto-san, could I consult with you about something, I wonder?
Das macht 50 €.
Well, what's the matter, Susato-san?
It's about the telegram I received.
Ah, I don't remember. The one that arrived first thing in the morning, I suppose.
Das war nur ein Update. Von der App.
I've been summoned. You're not dead yet.
You're an Egyptian god card? How can I summon you?
What? Summoned? What do you mean?
How many stars?
The telegram was from the Lord Chief Justice office. Lord Strongheart has asked to see me.
The Lord Chief Justice? When?
Tomorrow morning.
What? Then we have to start preparing at once.
Oh, no, that won't be necessary, Naruto-san. I've been summoned alone.
Alone. Sus. What on earth for?
I can tell. I have no idea. I suppose I shall find out tomorrow.
What's all this about? Whatever it is, it's making me feel really uneasy. Knock knock.
Who's there?
Hello.
A hooligan.
Nice, nice. Oh, who could it be, I wonder? Doctor! True.
Good evening, friends.
We just parted ways. Iris, hello again.
And Gina too.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, Ginny's going to stay with us tonight. She's going to sleep in with me. Isn't that right, Ginny?
Well, yeah.
Oh, lovely. Let me make a pot of tea. You know, I've learned so much today.
Oh, what in particular?
All those things Ginny showed us. Wasn't it wonderful?
Ah, you mean all those pickpocketing techniques. We had fun trying them out on each other, didn't we?
Sie haben einfach gegenseitig die Unterwäsche gestohlen.
Ooh.
I think I've awakened a natural talent. I could earn a living from it.
You might be getting ahead of yourself a little there. So, what brings you to our humble quarters this late hour?
Well, you see, I came to return this.
Oh, you pickpocket my... Okay, thanks. Wait, what? That's mine! Oh my, however did you... I didn't even notice it was missing from your arm.
I told you, didn't I? I have a natural talent for it.
Yes, I've forgotten. Iris literally is a child genius.
So anyway, here, you can have it back. Not that I really understand why you wear it, though.
Thank you.
Es verhandelt ist eine Blindenbinde.
Alright then, good night.
Dafür bin ich jetzt extra mit Genie hochgekommen. Good night. Das war noch nicht alles.
So this is your office, is it?
I said good night. Go to bed. It's way past your bedtime, young lady.
What do you think, Ginny?
I wouldn't fancy make chances with a lawyer what lives in a place like this.
Yes, me too.
Came here to diss me, I see. It seems as though Iris here still has something she'd like to talk about. I suppose she probably wants to talk about the manuscript. Yeah, I suppose she probably does.
Währenddessen packt Ginny alles ein.
Yoink, yoink, yoink,
Damit die
yoink.
Welt aussieht.
Iris, I suppose you're hoping to talk about the manuscript, aren't you?
Aren't you going to tell me?
Well, I'm so sorry. I need a little more time, please.
Alright, I understand. I hope I haven't made you feel awkward.
Oh no, not at all, Iris. Not at all. I don't know what all this is about, really, but... It's a story you made up. Is it, Iris? This manuscript, or whatever you call it. Mental script.
It's not exactly a story that I made up. It's something I read in Daddy's diaries.
Daddy's?
That's right. I don't suppose I've ever mentioned it to you before, Ginny, but my daddy was Hurley's assistant once. His partner.
Huh?
They solved all sorts of strange and mysterious cases together.
Is that right, mister? Apparently so. I was as surprised as you are, though.
And Daddy wrote all the details of every case, of every single case down, you see, in his diaries. So I studied them and write my stories based on what actually happened.
So, where's your old man now, then?
He had to go away on urgent business. To a faraway land, and he'll be gone a very long time.
You can say that again.
So, I've never really met him.
Ever? Oh, right. Come to think of it... I don't know anything about Gina's parents either. Perhaps we should ask her. You can't just ask about parents.
You can't just ask people why they're orphans.
Ja, man. Iris, this Heart of the Basketball story. I take it that it's another tale inspired by your father's accounts?
That's right. I thought it was fascinating. But it's different somehow. From the other cases, I mean.
Oh, how?
I don't really know, but it must be special in some way. Because after I'd written it and I showed the manuscript to Hurley, he turned as white as a sheet. It was the first time I've ever seen him like that.
It pains me to have to say this after you've toiled over it for so long, Iris. But this story must not be published at this time, under any circumstances.
But why not? It's one of my best works.
I'm not at liberty to say. Not now. So please, do not ask me.
Alright then, I won't.
But I do solemnly swear that I will explain everything one day, Iris, when the time is right.
And that's how the manuscript came to be with Mr. Windyback, isn't it?
Yes. Hurley said it had to be somewhere very safe. That really gets my goat, that does. He's treating you like a child.
I mean, that's what it is, keeping secrets like that. I'm sure Mr. Sholmes isn't trying to be mean. If he said he wasn't at liberty to talk about it, I'm sure there must have been a very good reason.
I think so too.
You lot are too trusting for your own good.
But he can't pull the wool over my eyes. Sholmes is lying to Iris. I bet my life on it.
What?
How dare you? Hurley's lying to me?
Ja, about that. Sure, Mensch. Nee, ich sag's ja, Mann. Ich kann dir bestimmt was Tolles zeigen. Hier, mein Armband. Nee. Warte, kann ich pennen? Nee. Move? Converse? Warte, examine? Ah, hey! Ah, so macht man das also. Also, deine Eltern, by the way. I've realized that I don't know anything about your parents, Gina.
I ain't got any, have I? Never did have. Oh,
Nie gehabt? Sie waren also selbst bei deiner Geburt nicht anwesend?
no. Look, the East End's full of orphans like me. No one wants nothing to do with us.
With us? From the minute we're born. Not even our mums.
But we all stick together. The older ones look after the little ones and make sure they get by. That's why you're a pickpocket. Nah.
Living's my life. I love it. I get a kick out of it every time I lift someone's pompous idiot's purse.
And that's how we all afford to eat. I'm like Robin Hood, ain't I? That's how I see it.
Robin Hood.
Oh, Gina. I do think about it sometimes. What it'd be like to have parents, I mean. I always thought it'd make everything right.
But Evan listened to what Iris just said. Sounds like Evan parents ain't always easy either.
Oh.
I mean, if you know you never had them, you don't feel like you're always wanting to meet them.
It's true. Oh. I do want to see Daddy. So much.
Someday!
Oh, Iris.
Well. And Sholmes' lie? Gina, what did you mean when you said that you know Mr. Sholmes is lying to Iris?
He reckons he popped that manuscript or whatever, right? But come on, that's obviously a lot of rubbish. Oh my, why would you think that, Gina? It's simple.
If that story was really in old Windyback's storeroom, there's no way someone from halfway around the world, in other words, you,
would know about it.
Well... Sorry, Iris. But if you ask me, he sold it. Without telling you.
But Hurley would never do something like that. I'm sure of it.
Huh. Grown-ups do a lot worse than that, believe me. Bare-faced lies, the lot of them.
You just ain't realized it yet.
I'm
telling you, that mental script ain't it, Windybanks? You'd soon see it if you had a look. Even if you think you can trust him, I don't. The chope's a liar like the rest of them. If I'm honest, I have wondered if Hurley's telling me the truth sometimes. See? Oh, but I don't mean that I think he sold it. I mean that I sometimes wonder if he might have hidden my manuscript somewhere I don't know. Even though it's wrong of me to doubt him.
Don't be too hard on yourself, Iris.
Oh my goodness, look at the time! Come along, Jeannie. We should go back downstairs.
Yeah, alright.
And please, don't mention any of this to Hurley, will you?
No, of course not. Good night then, Iris. Good night, Gina.
You must let me make breakfast for you tomorrow morning, I insist.
Du hast einen Termin.
Ich stehe noch 3 Stunden früher auf, das passt. Oh yes, please, I can't wait, Susie. Good night then.
Iris, it sure is easy to forget, isn't it? Sometimes she speaks just like an adult. But deep down, she's still just a child. Well, I think it's time that I turned in for the night too, Naruhodo-san. Good night. Dr. John H. Wilson, Iris's father. But also the name of the murdered visiting professor at Yume University. It can't be a mere coincidence. There's something deeper going on. Doch die Musik, Deppe. Schon sagen, ich habe irgendwas doppelt gehört. Der Naruhodo? Mr. Naruhodo?
Mr. Naruhodo.
That voice. That's Mr. Sholmes.
Mr. Naruhodo.
It's still in the middle of the fucking night. What are you doing here? That's what I said.
It's Miss Lestrade. She's gone.
Gina?
She was supposed to be sleeping in Iris's room, but her bed is empty.
Well, she's an independent young woman. She probably decided to go home, no?
I think not, from speaking to her before she retired. I received the distinct impression that she was looking forward to breakfasting with Miss Susato. No, I don't believe the girl has gone home, but I've been waiting for over an hour now.
Over an hour? Oh.
If you'll indulge me, look out of the window, my dear fellow.
What's this about? Aww. It's pitch black dark outside. Oh.
Ah.
Wait a minute. Why is there a light on at this time of night?
That's Mr. Windybank's pawnbrokery.
Mr. Windybanks. Oh no.
It's simple. If that story was really in old Windybank's storeroom, there's no way someone from all around the world, in other words you, could know about it. Sorry, Iris, but if you ask me, he sold it. Without telling you.
Could Gina have gone?
It seems you have some knowledge of the situation, Mr. Naruhodo.
Sorry? No, nah, not really.
Well, anyway, we must investigate.
At once! Oh, is this Otto? I'm coming with you. Of course. It's now 1 a.m. The door to Windy Banks, it's open.
And the lamp is burning.
It must be Gina, mustn't it?
Let us hope it's nothing more sinister.
What?
Come, there's not a moment to lose. Clearly something is afoot inside.
There's no time to waste.
Hop, 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 hop.
There's no one here.
Oh yes. There is. Oh, god damn it.
Mario und Luigi.
Mario und Waluigi.
Waluigi time.
Waluigi time.
Mr. Sholmes! Mr. Sholmes!
What the? Has Sholmes been shot?
Leave me, Mr. Naruhodo.
But
After them. Go.
alright. Blast! I've lost them.
Müsste könnte nicht.
Ist das jetzt...
Eigentlich nicht Gina?
Hello, hello, whatever here. Oh no, he's a Bobby.
Ist er... Bobby.
Shadow?
Ja, ich komme erst viel zu kurz, ne?
Wenn der Elf mal widersprechen darf.
Naja, the alarm was just raised from this pawnbroker, sir. Would you know something about that?
Nope.
Well then,
Officer, come with me.
why?
It's my friend Mr. Sholmes. He's been shot.
Oh no, it's a shot?
With the policeman close behind me, I ran back to Mr. Windybanks.
Mr. Sholmes!
Mr. Narado!
How bad is it? Never mind me, but there's much at stake. Behind that door. In the storeroom. Hurry! It's Gina!
Bam, bam, bam. To be continued.
Oh,
Und
what a
damit haben wir... Und damit haben wir unser Opfer und unseren Defendant. Ich habe vergessen, dass dieses Spiel Zwischensequenzen hat.
Ja. Ja, reicht doch wieder, ne? Bis nächstes Jahr. Ne?
Was gerade eben
Was
geschah.
bisher geschah? Vor 2 Minuten.
Behind the door, in the storeroom. Hurry! Achso.
Hurry.
Ah, toll. It's Gina!
What a fine mess.
This is a fine set of turnips we got ourselves into.
Ich wollte gerade sagen, Marcel, der Hut ist von ihrem Kopf, schnell, nimm ihn.
Hallo, Buffy!
Oh, und Sako ist vor 20 Minuten gegangen, glaube ich.
So, ja, so ungefähr.
Hm.
From that moment, Windybank's pawnbrokery became a crime scene. Everything that followed happened in a whirlwind of activity. The arrival of the police, the preliminary investigation of the scene, and the questioning. It was just before dawn, before I was allowed back to my lodgings at 221B.
Ja, doch, um die Zeit kann die Sonne schon aufgegangen sein, das stimmt.
Oh, Iris, ich kann jetzt nicht mit mir selbst sprechen, ich hab Essen. I mean.
I got food, I can't listen to your sad backstory.
Ja, Mann.
A telegram came, but all it said was wait at home.
Yes, we asked one of the policemen to have it sent. It was simply impossible to come back.
When I woke up, I was all alone. Harley and Jeannie were gone. Everyone was gone. What happened, Bruno?
Poor Iris, she's trembling. She's obviously trying very hard not to let herself get too worried. I'll explain everything that I know.
Something awful has happened, hasn't it?
Nein.
Alles ist gut. Yes, I'm afraid so. Nein.
Kontext sehen. Frag mich nicht, wie der Kontext ist.
Also ist schon was passiert, aber Hurley geht's gut. So gut, wie es ihm halt gehen kann.
Ja, ist halt angeschossen. Ich würde kurz eine Werbepause machen und mal eben mein Fleisch aufessen, bevor es kalt wird.
Okay.
Geht mal eben auf Toilette, trinkt was Schönes, holt euch einen Tee. Dann sind wir gleich wieder da. Bis gleich.
Bis dann.
Guten Morgen.
Oh.
Ihr Hyperstand dauerte 50 Tage. Im Einklang mit den gesetzlichen Bestimmungen müssen alle Aperture Science Testsubjekte ein regelmäßiges, verpflichtendes Fitness- und Wellness-Training absolvieren.
Ich habe 50 Tage geschlafen. Das ist ganz schön lang.
Sie hören jetzt einen Buzzer. Wenn Sie den Buzzer hören, sehen Sie zur Decke.
Ach so, im Spiel. Entschuldigung. Nach oben sehen. Mache ich das mit... Nee. I. Nee, I bringt nichts. Was... Also vielleicht mit der... Ah, mit der Maus. Okay. Hier mit... Und jetzt nach oben.
Gut. Sie hören jetzt einen Buzzer. Wenn Sie den Buzzer hören, sehen Sie auf den Boden.
Okay. Ach so, im Spiel. Entschuldigung.
Gut.
So.
Damit ist die Gymnastikübung des Fitness- und Wellness-Tests abgeschlossen.
Das war alles? Also...
An der Wand befindet sich ein
Sport,
Gemälde.
ich bin hier voll
Stellen Sie
sportlich.
sich
Das mache ich
bitte davor.
täglich. Fuck. Oh, wir haben es geschafft!
Wow, wir haben endlich mal ein Level geschafft. Alter, sei Hass, ey. Ja, wie ist es später sagen? Ich hab's versucht. Und ich bin stark gescheitert.
Okay. Okay. I can do that. No, I cannot do that. Ah? Nope. Quick Save an dieser Stelle bitte. Ah! Oh. Oh mein Gott! Nice! Nice! Ich hab gestern John Armstrong verwurstet, heute ist der Tiger dran. Mit dem besten Theme eines Villains. Ach, ich liebe Dancing Tiger. Passiert, wenn ich am Geist gefalle, sterbe ich dann am Ende. Nur weiter für uns im Totenreich. Ach, come on! Kann das wenigstens andersrum sein? Nein. Johnny, ja. So. Nein, was für ein Steak! Nein! Es ist... Warum? Ich schmeiß die Scheiße. Ich hoffe... Oh, komm schon! Bitte, Speer! Birne. Weil das... Hat niemand gesehen. Ich bevorzuge ja den Typ Gestein, daher beschäftigt mich eher die Frage Steinhagel oder Steinkante.
Ja, bist du Steinhagel voll und gibst dir die Kante? Badum!
Bei der Archäologiemaßnahme, da waren Zettel mit Randscherbe nicht vorhanden, immer. Und da habe ich aus Spaß irgendwann Elefantentor so nicht vorhanden auf den Zettel geschrieben und in den Beutel gepackt.
Nicht. Guck mal, das am OBS-Fenster an, ist kleiner. Kann ich nicht scannen, aber ich will es nicht anklicken. Nein. Muss es anklicken, oder? Will nicht. Not okay. Guck mal, was denn das? Bin ich durch? Kann ich jetzt endlich wieder was anderes machen? Ich glaube, sie sind im Handy gefangen.
They can't bear the thought that it might have been one of their knives that injured the victim.
Which is entirely understandable, of course, but still.
I mean, it's not that bad. Nobody died.
Yet.
Go on.
Ich habe jetzt gestern 86, 87 bekommen und ich habe noch 95. Das war ja der, wo ich dachte, hey, da ist was Cooles drin und dann war da nichts drin. Also basically fehlt mir ab 88 exklusiv 95. Also nicht mehr so viel.
Das war da drin.
Ja toll, da reibst du mir auch unter die Nase. Das ist ja nett von dir. Schön. Schön zu sehen, was ich nicht haben kann. Dankeschön. Das klippe ich mir. Hier, ich mache mir einen Screenshot und dann drücke ich mir das in der Größe einfach aus. Schäm dich.
Oh, die Waffeln. Das kann. Ah.
That's promise.
Juhu. Schönes Wetter.
Mom, steh mir nicht im Weg rum. Mom, lass mich raus. Mom!
Ich verdecke mit meinem großen Kopf und meinem großen Stuhl. Und der Mistelzweig, der die ganze Zeit so...
Bam, bam.
Bam, bam. Was war das denn?
Hallo.
Hallo, Keks.
Ja, toll. Das war ja jetzt wie in dem scheiß Film. Immer wenn die sich küssen wollen, dann platzt wer rein.
Dankeschön. Frohe Weihnachten und schöne Weihnachten. Dankeschön für 3 Bits.
Oder ein Auto. Ich fucking real hand.
Lauf. Ich weiß nicht, wohin ich laufe und warum ich dahin laufe. Was?
Vielleicht kannst du die Hand essen.
Ich dachte, ich könnte jetzt nochmal stechen oder so, aber nein, dann lauf weiter. Lauf. Na Quatsch vor der Hand. Ui. Jetzt hat er nochmal.
Okay, cool.
Hey, Flowey.
Bei Noah fallen mir auch immer so Sprüche ein, die sind richtig böse, aber man möchte ja nicht böse sein. Weil es könnte auch ich sag's jetzt trotzdem, ist with a grain of salt. Noah ist nie irgendwo in irgendwelchen Chats, weil man muss mindestens so groß sein, um reinzukommen.
Oh.
Irgendjemand klippt das und schickt das mal dem Noah.
Aber Noah und ich sind gleich groß.
Ich meine, sie müssen mindestens so groß sein.
Genauso stinken. Boah, puh.
Ich schummel mich halt immer in den Twitch-Set mit meinen hohen Schuhen.
Ja, aber das ist ja okay.
Ah.
Und wie sieht's aus?
Habt ihr Lust, bei einem Fight von Enigmara live dabei zu sein?
Na, was sagt ihr?
El Pritzler hat 5000 Spenden.
Jo! Da kann es wohl wer kaum erwarten. Danke für die Unterstützung, El Britzel.
Das auch.
Sorry, I am a minor. Excuse me. Ich muss schon sagen, du bist ein bisschen...
Hallo, Crazy! What? Deadshot! Dankeschön, auch dir für den Raid.
Hallo.
Was ist denn heute los, Mann?
Meine Güte, bist du beliebt?
Wo ist der Haken? Where's the catch?
Herzlichen Glückwunsch, Thiel. Das hier ist die Ruhmeshalle, in der alle Champs der Pokémon-Liga sowie ihre Pokémon für ihre Heldentaten ausgezeichnet werden. Wenn ein Trainer mit seinem Team in die Ruhmeshalle einzieht, werden ihre Namen bei einer feierlichen Zeremonie hier verewigt. Thiel, du hast hart gekämpft, um die Herausforderungen der Pokémon-Liga zu bestehen. Um das zu würdigen, wirst jetzt auch du zusammen mit deinen Pokémon hier verewigt.
So, dann habt noch eine schöne Woche.
Oh, Chris!
Ich mach grad Abmod.
Oh nein! Oh nein! Kommst du mit zum Lami-Synchros, auch zum Loot-Shop?
Was?
Das war süß. Clip bitte, Clip. Es muss jetzt jemand klippen. Jemand, der noch da ist, falls überhaupt noch jemand da ist. Wenn du das Fenster aufmachst und es zieht, dann suchst du die Oma wieder zusammen.
Eieieiei.
Hast du keine Candle in the Wind, hast du Grandma in the Wind.
Er macht mich fertig. nach am Wochenende Mousse Schokolade
Mm.
mit 2,5 Stücken Butter.
Mm.
So, jetzt habe ich auch dazu beigetragen.
Njom, njom, njom.
Oh ja. Oh, boah, ja. Hätte ich
Packen
gern
wir
wieder.
ein bisschen Butter bei die Oma, ne?
Oma vom Winde verweht. Ja.
Oh.
Oh, du hast mich erschreckt.
Sorry.
Sind Sie zum Essen hier? Hatten Sie vor, etwas zu kochen? Signora Quandella, was tun Sie hier? Ich verstehe es nicht. Können Sie mir das mal erklären? Wie hoch war die Wahrscheinlichkeit, dass Sie hier stehen?
Mal zurück zu den Bildern, so ein paar habe ich da noch.
Mhm.
Es gibt ja immer mal, das kommt ja immer mal vor, dass es einen Charakter irgendwo öfter gibt. Und als ich gesehen habe, dass Soffel am Sonntag auch Aerith anhat und ich schrieb ihr, ich so, lol, ich habe auch Aerith an und sie nur so, geil, Lumi hat auch Aerith an, wir müssen das Spider-Man-Meme nachmachen.
Ein unheimliches rotes Licht dringt durch das Fenster. Du fühlst dich seltsam davon angezogen. Nup, 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 nup. Ah, toll, die Tür ist abgeschlossen. Ja, leck mich am Arsch. Wer hat denn die Tür zu meinem Zimmer abgeschlossen?
Nichts ist lustiger als Chiara dabei zuzuhören, wie sie ausrastet. Guck doch mal in den Spiegel. Ich bin doch bei dir, es kann dir nichts passieren.
Abgeschlossen. Okay, gut.
Schade.
Hau zurück.
Nein.
Ich kann meine Arme nicht bewegen. Warte. Warte.
Die Schulter ist durch.
Oh Gott. Oh.
Is he dead?
Oh. Naja, fast.
Susato Takedown.
Oh, komm mal so. Oh.
Ein Badgerbonk.
Badgerbonk,
Oh,
genau.
don't you Badgerbock me. Nicht nochmal unangekündigt. Oh Gott.
Stop badgering the witness.
Wo bist du? Ah, da bist du. Soll ich helfen?
Ja, schubst mich an.
Ich fühle mich so. Ich bin so die Rutsche runter.
Naja, so sind wir auch normal. Ich besuche die Akademie schon seit 20 Jahren. Und immer noch nicht, ist auch nicht geworden. Alexander.
Alexander Hamilton. His name is Alexander Hamilton. And he's been studying for 20 years.
But just you wait. Just you.
Oh nein.
Tanz, Frikadelle, Tanz! Bitte, bleib auf dem Spachtel. Es zittert, ihm ist kalt. Okay, gut.
Oh, Madame hat mittlerweile mehrere Angelrouten,
Ja, eine für 25.
mit denen sie angeln kann. Im Gegensatz zu anderen Leuten.
Dafür bist du in der Mine, da machst du mich viel nützlicher. Die Mine krieg ich nicht hin.
Das ist doch ein bisschen anstrengender.
Ja, siehst du?
Ich will auch entspannt angeln.
Spannend angeln, weißt du, wie die Fische drauf sind? Auch nicht spannend. Nein, die laufen schon wieder in den AC rein.
Das sah auch noch richtig gut aus. Das wäre auch mal sehr unangenehm, wenn ich in so einen Nazi reinlaufe. Ist gut? 2 Tentakel. Gleich kommen 3 Tentakel. Ne, 4. Okay. Hast du gerade Jeff getötet?
Ha, gute alte Mutter Natur.
RIP Jeff.
Ja, dann geh rüber.
Weißt du, RIP Jeff ist extrem lustig, weil er in Rippen gestorben ist.
Rest in Rippchen.
Ui, ui, ui.
Also, ja, stimmt. Fütterungszeit.
Krabbenähnliches Floß. Hm?
Jeff.
Nee, das Ding hat ja einen Motor. Jeff.
Ja, Jeff.
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 Geh wieder!
Ja,
Den muss ich gerade bringen.
Der Fakt, dass GIFs gehen, ist amazing. Der Fakt, dass GIFs gehen, ist amazing.
Ja.
ja, dann würde ich mal sagen, willkommen zurück zu Mr. Hurley und die Lawyer-Affen.
Oh ja!
So. Wieder Chiara erfolgreich gerickrollt. Nice.
Einmal im Jahr muss sein, ne?
Ist es schon das zweite Mal. Oder das dritte Mal?
Du kannst
Keine Ahnung.
ja dieses Jahr ausfallen lassen.
Nee.
Immer mal zwischendurch und nicht immer im Stream.
Ja, immer wieder mal so ein bisschen. So, jetzt aber wieder hier genug gerollt mit dem Rick. So.
Wundervoll.
Das ist direkt von der Rolle.
So.
War lustig.
Ja, sehr schön.
Hast du nicht mit gerechnet?
Nee. Jo, dann wollen wir mal weiter Selbstgespräche führen. Also, Iris, what just happened? Previously
Pause.
on Great Ace Attorney. I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Iris, but Mr. Windybank is dead.
He has been unalived.
He was shot. We discovered it in the early hours of the morning.
Oh, yes, I had a feeling.
You did?
Yeah, because I shot him.
Well, I saw all those police carriages pulling up outside his shop. So I knew something must have happened there.
Nee. When we entered Windybanks in the small hours, auch interessant.
In den kleinen Stunden.
We disturbed a gang of 2 thugs. They ran out into the street, and I chased after them, but I was too slow and lost them. And they got away.
We got away.
We got away!
You got away!
Away!
So it was one of them who shot old Mr. Windybank, I suppose.
Maybe.
I don't know, but that's not what the police believe at the moment. Oh, why not? Well, they've arrested someone else as their prime suspect. You see, someone who had a gun in their hand and was unconscious. And you know this person, it's Gina.
Genie? But why?
I
Well,
don't know.
The thing is,
No, Genie wouldn't do something like that.
I know. None of us think she did it.
Later that day, yeah, I shot him.
So what of it?
He had it coming.
The bastard.
Trouble with that.
He asked for it.
He sets up his finger and so I start blasting.
And I fired 2 warning shots into his head.
And one in the back.
I know. None of us think she did it.
Then why have they arrested her?
I'm sorry, there was nothing I could do.
I don't understand why they arrested Ginny. It's not fair. What about the 2 thugs that were at the scene? Why aren't they the prime suspects? After all,
Das ist ein Mord in einem abgeregelten Raum, deshalb.
they shot Hurley dead,
Didn't they? No, he's not dead! And why are you not crying about him? I mean, Mr. Sholmes isn't dead, Iris.
This is also horrible.
He's still alive. I could have been free.
This all could have belonged to me.
The thing is, Mr. Windybank was found forced to the floor. Found.
Auf die Knie.
He was forced to the floor by the bullet.
Gravity got him. was found on the floor in the storeroom where he keeps all the deposited articles, and the storeroom door was locked from the inside.
I see.
But he wasn't alone in there. Gino was found next to him on the floor as well.
Oh no!
And according to the detectives who investigated afterwards...
Don't tell me. There was no one else in the room?
Ja, exactly. How did you know? Wie kann man sich das denn nicht denken?
The only explanation.
Yeah, the only explanation indeed.
What did you mean by that, Runu? Well?
What can I say? I'm damned if I agree, damned if I don't. So, about Sholmes.
So where's Hurley then? Is he still there investigating the scene? He really ought to have some breakfast. It's not good for him to miss meals.
Yeah.
You can't do that.
Ah?
Keiner. Was?
Langweilt ihr euch?
Nein. Das, ja, alles gut.
Would you mind sharing it with the class?
He did. He actually did.
I did actually just.
Ja, aber nicht in meinem also nicht im Discord, wo alle es sehen.
Nee, ist das auch nicht für alle.
Nur für uns.
Okay.
Ist ja, du kannst ihn ja auch sehen.
Ich hab's gesehen, ich sehe es ja.
So, ja, das ist. Für alle anderen wäre es ein Spoiler.
Ah. I don't want you to worry, Iris, but I have some news about Mr. Sholmes. He was taken to hospital this morning.
What?
Well,
He is super pregnant.
when we entered Windy Banks, a gun was fired and he took a bullet.
Hurley?
Catch the bullet.
Was shot?
With his teeth.
No.
It's alright. His life isn't in danger.
Really? Are you sure? Where is he? Which hospital?
He's at the St. Sinners.
Wow.
They're tending to him there.
Saints and Sinners. Schön.
Das ist ja.
Subtil ohne Ende.
I must see him. At once.
I'm sorry, Iris, but you can't.
Why not? That's not fair. I'm a family member. I should be allowed.
No, I mean, nobody can see him at the moment. He's not allowed any visitors. They're preparing to operate, you see.
To operate? Oh,
Sie müssen ihm die schutzsichere Weste noch abnehmen. Die ist verwachsen.
poor Hurley.
It was the two thugs who were in Mr. Windybank's shop. They shot Mr. Sholmes when we disturbed them, you see. It was pitch black inside the shop at the time. My mind went totally blank, I'm afraid. I just froze.
After them! Go!
After that, I ran out into the street, but... well, they were long gone. I shouldn't have hesitated. I'm so sorry. It's my fault. I let them get away.
I think that's a very good thing.
Sorry?
Well, if you'd seen which way they went and chased after them, you might have been shot as well, Bruno.
Jetzt, wo du sagst.
On top of everything else, I couldn't bear that.
Oh, Iris.
I'm the main character. I cannot die. There's another game waiting.
Yeah. Where's Susie, Bruno?
She's still at the police station.
Oh, why?
I expect she's still being questioned. The police said they wouldn't be finished for a while.
Why aren't you there then?
Well, I didn't get a good look at the criminals anyway, so they weren't questioning me for long. And Miss Susato stayed behind at the scene to tend to Miss Sholmes, so they didn't get started until later.
I see.
Besides, one of us had to come back to be with Iris. I'm glad Inspector Gregson agreed to me leaving early.
You should have let me know, and I would have come to the station.
Du hättest ja nur gar nichts aussagen können. Du hast ja nichts mitgekriegt.
I'm afraid I need to go out again now, Iris. There's not much I can do at the moment. But I can at least try to find out how Mr. Sholmes and Gina are getting on.
I want to go too. Take me with you, Runo.
And here's my assistant for this case.
I can't stand just sitting around here waiting.
I'm not sure how I feel about taking a 10-year-old child to the scene of a murder. It'll be fine.
I'm 24.
Hurley hat davon auch keine bleibenden Schäden hinter...
Nee, überhaupt nicht. Die waren alle schon vorher da. Die bleiben nicht. Die sind ja gewohnt.
But I don't want to leave her all alone here either. Alright then, Iris. Perhaps you can help me?
Oh yes, I'd love to.
Gina's at the prison. Mr. Sholmes is probably in his hospital bed.
And don't forget, we have to visit the crime scene. We need to conduct a thorough investigation.
I can see you're ready for action. I imagine Iris would appreciate going to the hospital sooner rather than later.
Aber hat grad keine...
No. Visitors. A new location has been discovered.
Was mir gerade aufgefallen ist, diese Bücher, die da auf dem Tisch liegen, ne?
Ja.
Die erinnern mich irgendwie so ein bisschen an das WinRAR-Logo.
Oh Gott.
Oh ja.
Oh Gott, die haben sich WinRAR noch gekauft. Deshalb versuchen sie heutzutage immer noch Leuten anzubieten. Wir haben einen schon vor 100 Jahren damit gekriegt. Wir kriegen bestimmt noch einen zweiten, der das kauft. Weh, es ist hier kein Dr. Hottie.
Ich dachte es auch gerade. Wir sind in einem Hospital, da muss doch irgendein komischer Typ jetzt kommen.
Hurley! Oh!
I'm off.
He's not here.
Nope. That's strange. The nurse definitely said he was in the bed by the window, didn't she?
Oh, I know what's probably happened. Hurley was being a bad baby, and the bullet wound wasn't that bad after all, so he's been sent home.
A big baby, not a bad baby.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, you're just a bad baby.
He need to be spanked. Wow. Wow. Fetch me a nipple.
Oh no! I'm not so sure about that, baby or not. There's no question that it was a fairly serious injury that Mr. Sholmes suffered.
Oh.
Ist da wieder der Bobby?
Vermutlich.
Hello. What are we here? Hello.
Hello.
This one's off limit. No visiting. So, what are you doing here? Hey?
Hey.
Canadian?
No, from Brooklyn.
Ah.
Well, I have you know we're Mr. Hurley's next of kin.
Well, begging your pardon, then, sir. Yeah. A little lady and a curious Eastern gentleman, a great mystery solver, as a mysterious family, eh?
If that's how you see us, then, sure.
I ain't seeing shit.
Where is he, Constable? Where's Hurley?
I believe he's currently in an operating theater, ma'am, undergoing extensive operation.
Gott sei Dank expensive gelesen, ja. Das ist sie bestimmt auch.
Ja, ist nicht versichert, ne?
Ja.
Healthcare wurde noch nicht erfunden.
Du wolltest jetzt halt so, oh, your card has been declined. Drück die Kugel wieder rein.
intensive?
It has been several hours since I went in.
Oh dear. Is he going to be alright?
No, all left.
No.
All left alone.
Stole my punchline. It doesn't appear to be working, you see. Die Anesthetic, that is...
Er lässt sich nicht betäuben. Der Typ ist doch schon unter Drogen immer. Das sind nicht wirkt.
Oh.
I have heard a report that the gentleman claims I may have a little too much to drink that night. Coffee, that is.
Nothing a good mallet wouldn't solve.
Mhm.
Anyway, so I took my bet and trying to knock him out. Didn't work. Anyway, I think it would be fair to assume that he won't be back here for several hours yet.
I see. Thank you, Constable. Perhaps we should leave and come back later.
Oh, poor Hurley.
Komm, lass mal in den Knast gehen.
Yay!
Warum
Guck mal, die gleiche
Die Zelle können wir
Zelle.
doch.
Ja.
Wirklich die gleiche?
Kann sein.
Kann sein, ja, da ist halt Tisch mit der Kerze.
Ich meine, wegen der Zellennummer, Zelle 13.
Das weiß ich nicht. Oh Gott.
Natürlich.
Schwierig.
Ja, moin.
Hello, Gina.
Die haben
dich
dich
doch
gehalten.
und
wollte
dann
grad
die
sagen.
Knarre abgenommen?
Okay, then.
Oh, you still have the grenade launcher Hurley and I made. They didn't take it from you. That's interesting.
Oh, she took it back. She actually just stole it back.
Okay, ja, das ist... Ja, okay.
I wish you wouldn't point it at me all the time, though.
Aber ganz ehrlich, solange wie die gebraucht hat, das Ding rauszukramen, zu laden und hättest du auch schon mitkriegen können. Ach, bist ja nur du.
What are you here for? Minnie.
I have a feeling it's because of us that you've ended up in trouble. So we are thinking that we might be able to help you.
Well, you can't.
Sorry.
Gut.
You hurt? Get lost. Don't be like that, Ginny. I know you didn't do it. You'd never shoot someone. I just know you wouldn't.
You think you know me? Pull the other one.
Aww.
You ain't got the first idea about the likes of me.
I'm a thief. I pinch people's purses when they are walking down the street. That's how I get by.
And if I saw me chance, I'd sneak into a pawn shop any day of the week. Just to see what I could lay my hands on. Get it? That's the kind of person I am. But Ginny...
But Ginny...
I'll be in court tomorrow. See ya, they said. Some cove came by before and said he'd be a lawyer for me or the like. Said it was my right or something. But I told him to get stuffed. I don't need no lawyer. I don't need no one. She couldn't be staring at me anymore, obviously, if she tried.
Why are you being like this, Ginny?
I don't understand, Gina. Why did you send the public defender away? You wanted me to sign some papers. Representation papers or something like that.
It's all gonna be rigged anyway. The whole trial. Was trinken.
They'll pin it on me because I'm a kid. That's what grown-ups always do.
Why do you think that?
Because that's how it always has been for me, growing up in those black back slums.
Well,
My whole life. You do what the grown-ups tell you, it'll get your mates dragged off by the coppers, or worse. I've had it happen to me before and all. Been sold on and nearly snapped on the back of it. Can't trust no one, that's the point. As soon as you do, you're gone to grass. Dead. Gina, listen. If you like, in tomorrow's trial, I could... Forget!
Genie,
Don't you trust...
Bruno?
Nah, I don't. Look, I'll ask you nicely now. Just leave me alone.
Aber was ist passiert?
Will you tell us what happened, Gina? Last night at the pawnbrokers? It's nothing to tell. I figured I'd pay me, so I broke into the place and started going through the storeroom. But the old bloke walked in on me and you know the rest.
But why, Genie? Why would you do that?
Ain't it obvious? The plate's full of stuff I could sell for a shilling or two. Diving ain't easy, you know. It's a lot of work and half the time you don't even get nothing. That really why you broke into the place? Wäre das jetzt Apollo, wären da jetzt 3 Cyclops mindestens. What? Are you sure the true reason wasn't something else?
Oh, give it a rest.
What'd be the point anyway, eh? Nothing I could say would make a blind bit of difference.
Please tell us, Ginny. We believe you, whatever it is.
Believe me? Don't be daft. You can't believe nothing. Everyone lies all the time. Even me. And you know what? When it comes to liars... Oh, well, called it. I'm the biggest of the lot. I've told some unforgivable lies, I have.
Well, what do you mean by that? What unforgivable lies?
Well, now I'm not telling.
What did you mean before, Gina, when you said you were the biggest liar of the lot?
Was that also a lie?
Why don't you tell us what these unforgivable lies you've told are? Maybe we can help. Sorry. We're out of time. They're gonna want to question me now.
Ginny, please.
Oh, yeah. I wanted to give you this. Something to remember me by.
Aww.
Oh, a photographic print of a really adorable cat.
That's not a cat, that's a snowman.
I found it in one of the pockets of this coat. Ain't no point of me having it.
I wonder what a little photograph like that was doing in a pocket of that overcoat.
Anyway, don't bother coming again. Bye.
Oh, Ginny.
The white cat photograph has been entered into the court record. Well, goodbye then.
Dann nicht.
Dann nicht.
Have a nice
Dann
day.
gehen wir jetzt. Hier, willst du noch was sagen? Gina, about this photograph. Oh, that? I just found it in one of the pockets of this coat, that's all. Chuck it off. Chuck it if you don't want it. So Mr. McGill didn't give it to her. Somewhat written on the back, I think. Oh, there is! Don't mean nothing to me, though. I don't read so well anyway, especially not that scrawl. I really ought to examine the photograph more thoroughly, I think. Alrighty then. Then let's examine.
The cutie cat.
This is an adorable little cat. I think it looks a little like Wagahai. I always thought that cats liked to curl up inside under the heated kotatsu blanket when it snowed. Maybe British cats are different. They only know the cold. This is also an adorable cat, even though it is a snowman.
It's the abominable snowman.
Aha, there we go. Look on the back of this print here, there's something written on it.
13th of February, 9 p.m. Article deposited, 1 small box. Loan amount paid 10 shillings. Redemption deadline 30th of April, 9 p.m.
Ah ja, okay.
Genau 2 Monate später.
So, this photographic print is a redemption ticket?
13th of February. That could be significant. It was just 2 days before the murder on the omnibus, wasn't it?
A small box. That doesn't tell us much about it, does it?
It's a music box! Bruno, if Mr. McGildet still had the ticket, then presumably he never redeemed the article. So, do you think the box might still be present somewhere in the shop?
Ah, yes. If it's something Mr. McGildet deposited, we need to investigate. Alrighty then. See you in court, Gina. For the crime scene.
This is getting out of hand. Now there's 3 of them.
Is this where it happened then? Last night?
That's right. The 2 thugs I told you about were obviously ransacking the place looking for valuables.
But apart from the policeman in here, you wouldn't know anything had happened. There's no sign of a disturbance.
No, you're right about that, actually.
In fact, if anyone, it's the police who seem to be the ones doing the ransacking.
I know what you mean. They're like a gang of organized criminals, all dressed in black.
Das ist das unorganisierte Verbrechen. Oh, I heard that.
All of them triggered. Oh,
Oh, it's him. Shit.
oh, Inspector. Good morning.
I suppose I told you to thank you for your vigilance last night. Vigilance. Die Vigilanz, wer kennt sie nicht?
Ja, die Vigilant ist ein gutes Schiff in Matrix.
Matrix nie gesehen?
Ah.
We got to the scene before he was disturbed, at least. Shame you let the 2 rogue get away, mate.
Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
Shame on you.
I thought you'd assign extra men to the beat around here, Grexy. Now look what's happened. Hurley's been injured because there weren't enough police on duty.
You're a duty.
And he just made a duty in his pants.
Shit.
Literally.
Your ladyship.
Just mal Pommes fallen lassen. Aufsammeln.
No one told me you were coming.
I expect to take full responsibility for what happened to Hurley and see he has the very best medical care. For free.
Yes, of course, your ladyship. The very best doctor in the capital are tending to him as we speak. Or stutter.
And I don't think it's Runa's fault that the rogues managed to get away, is it? Chasing criminals is the police job.
No, absolutely, your ladyship. As you say, ma'am, as you say.
Iris, are you a princess or something?
Maybe? No, he just knows better. The Captain Black is totally blameless. Everyone's in agreement about that.
Would you believe it? He's like a completely different person with Iris. Talk about a personality change.
No, where you're, where me menace. Are you thirsty, your ladyship?
Oh,
Perhaps you'd like some juice? Some nice refreshing fruit juice? Hmm?
orange juice.
Oh, why? Are you thirsty, Grexy?
Oh.
Oh.
Ah.
Not like that, I hope.
Schwierig.
He's 10.
Ich schicke euch gleich ins Horny Jail. Das ist ja furchtbar wieder mit euch.
She's like 6.
He's 10.
She's 24.
If anyone
She's
asks,
awesome.
if the judge asks, she's 24.
If anyone asks, she's legal.
She is not.
I have some of my special herbal tea with me if you'd like some.
Natürlich hat er Tasse und Untertasse immer dabei, als echter Brite.
Ja.
Oh, lovely. Very much. That really hits the spot, your ladyship.
I don't even recognize him like this. Where's his fish and chips gone?
Die Zeitung war durchweicht, hat er weggeschmissen.
Oh, there it is. Everything's fine. He's back.
Hat sich eine neue geholt, die alte war 5 Tage alt.
2 Jahre mal.
Durchgesifft.
So gefällt mir das.
But I know.
Aber, das erinnert mich daran, dass, obviously eine Quelle fehlt. Denn man hört es nicht. Quelle fiel man, nein, warte, was?
Nee, das ist, nein, das ist Klobrille.
Ah.
Der Quelle-Katalog, den gab's noch. Aber was der Slogan war, keine Ahnung.
Der Quelle-Katalog.
Brauchst du eine Schelle, geh zur Quelle.
Was, Event?
Arbeit ist fertig, 13 neue Programmbausteine sind geschrieben, protokolliert und können dann morgen getestet werden. Für einen Orbitalangriff, hoffe ich doch.
Ah, bleib. Da, bleib. Bleib.
Blip.
Blip. Blip. Blip.
Drin? Warum hört man das denn nicht? Oder dann liegt's wieder an, dann liegt's an Twitch oder so mit der Verbindung. Das will nicht. Das will heute nicht.
Oder OBS ist wieder zu leise für das Ganze. Hatte ich ja bei mir auch
Das
manchmal.
wird ja nicht mal eingeblendet, das war ja.
Eben. Es ist auf 100%, also.
Das ist egal, das hatte ich ja beim letzten Mal auch gehabt. Alles hat funktioniert. Ich drücke auf Stream starten, alles extrem leise. Wer weiß, was OBS für eine Macke hat.
Aber letztens gingen die Blabs auch nicht.
Wenn hier einer Schläge will, ich verteile gern ein paar Schellen. Dafür sind wir doch hier. Wenn so das Soundboard hört man.
Ja. Ist auch nicht meins.
Die Debatte. 100% mal 0 ist immer noch negativ. Oh Gott. That's not how that works. That's not how math works.
Also, na dann, die Arbeit ist fertig. 13 neue Programmbausteine sind geschrieben, protokolliert und können dann morgen getestet werden. Das war ein Krampf. Gut gemacht. Das gerade. Stimmt, das Soundboard? Achso, stimmt, das Soundboard von Discord. Ich bin dumm. Oh mein Gott, das hat lang gedauert, bis ich vercheckt habe, woher das kommt.
Ich hab die ganze Zeit hier teilweise mit rumgespielt.
Ja, ich dachte, das kommt aus Lautsprechern dann von einem von euch. Aber jetzt sehe ich, dass keiner von euch sich bewegt.
Nee.
Ah, stimmt, Discord Soundboard
Feature. Das war die Grill noch so super getimed.
Ja, das weiß ich.
Weil mein Soundboard hört man ja nicht, wenn ich das ja hier betätige.
Oh mein Gott, ich muss Sounds bei uns in den Discord reinpacken. Damit wir noch mehr Blödsinn machen können.
Standarddinger haben.
Wie, Chiara, du hast ein Soundboard nicht drin, aber Shadow benutzt eins, oder was?
Nee, es gibt 6 Standard-Sounds, die du jetzt abspielen kannst.
Ach so. Oh Gott, den... Kriegen wir den tatsächlich so in so einem Gewehr? Dass es richtig diese Vuvuzela-Fanfare ist?
Ja, warte.
Oder Airhorn. Ja, okay, dann üben wir nochmal.
Wir sollten bauen. Genau, die 6 und dann, na gut, ich glaube, du brauchst Nitro, damit du die von den Servern benutzen kannst.
Ja gut, nee, das hole ich mir nicht nochmal.
Nee.
Aber dann hätte ich zumindest mehr Sounds. Und jeder, der Nitro hat.
Ja, wenn du dann dazu kommst, die dann zu benutzen, wenn du streamst, das ist dann...
Sehr schwierig. Aber ich dachte, dass wie die Emotes funktioniert, dass man die Server-Sounds auch nutzen kann, wenn man im Server gerade ist. Zumindest. Und dort quatscht. Dass es nicht übergreifend ist, verstehe ich. Aber vielleicht nicht. Keine Ahnung, ich weiß es nicht. Dass du die Sound jetzt machst, ist ein tolles Feature. Wundervoll. Keep it up. Keep going.
Back to work.
Back to work. Back to the investigation. So, how is the investigation going, Inspector?
They're more honest feet. Nothing to it, really. We're a simple case. There's some very definite evidence. We're just about to charge that diver we arrested last night, in fact.
Gina, you're going to charge her? But you don't have any money.
It's not my problem. That's right. I should be able to bring her before the judge debate tomorrow.
Definite evidence, you say? What is it? Come on, show me.
Your Ladyship, as much as I wish I could oblige you, my
Oblige.
Oblige? Oblige?
Mhm.
Oblige. Fine, my thing. I could oblige you, I'm afraid.
I'll cut your salary, Gumshoe.
I can see through your bullshit.
I see. You've already captured the pair of thugs who broke in here last night, have you?
Oben liegt. Leider ist es aber auch schon wieder fast 23:30 und um 5 Uhr heißt es aufstehen. Uah. Nochmals besten Dank für die geile Unterhaltung und die Bereitstellung frischer Gallenblasen. Ja, gerne.
Ach ja, da, ach so, ja,
Die stehen draußen auf dem Tisch. Bedien dich. Goodbye, everybody. I've got to go. Mach's gut, Marcel. Gute Nacht, schlaf schön. Komm gut morgen aus dem Bett.
Viel Spaß noch bis nächstes Jahr, wenn der nächste Ace Attorney kommt.
What beep?
And you're going to put them on the stand as witnesses, are you?
How could you, oh shit myself. Yeah, how could you possibly know that?
I had a feeling, that's all.
Oh, das ist schon gemein, du kennst dich komplett nicht.
Angrily shakes fist, Barrow Man.
Remind me never to try to keep a secret from Iris. So you've arrested the 2 men who shot Mr. Sholmes, have you?
Well, yes, but actually no. They were rounded up pretty quickly by the lads on the beat. On the bread.
On the bread. And Miss Lestrade is being held at the prison? Yeah, you've been there.
She should be. But assuming she hasn't lifted the key from the jail. Of course not.
Oh,
Er sei ein Infinite-Vorrat.
ganz viel Fisch. Can you tell us anything about Mr. Sholmes? What's his condition? Well, he's being on the operating table. Maybe we should have started with the crime scene.
Sorry, I'm not at liberty to divulge. Divulge?
Divulge.
Mm-hmm. Divulge. That
He's
information. Careful. Scotland Yard matters are strictly confidential.
Well, I know he's being operated on at St. Sinners. Why can't I see him? I'm family, you know.
Yeah, I'm terribly sorry, Your Ladyship. It's the hospital's policy. No visiting at all.
Oh,
The bullet must have hit the artery in his midriff. He's lost a fair bit of blood. Drama queen.
oh no.
Oh no.
He didn't... Ich dachte gerade, he didn't see that coming. He didn't seem too bad in the first hour or so.
Did you shoot him?
He didn't see that one coming because it was dark. Gibt leider keine LED-Kugeln. Änderung oder schieße. Peng, ding, 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 ding. But, ach je.
Hemorrhage.
Hammer time, okay. Hemorrhage. But a hemorrhage like that is enough to make even the one and only Sholmes pipe down.
I would like to hemorrhage.
Mr. Sholmes is a human like the rest of us, you know?
The rest of us.
Anyway, he's having emergency surgery right now. They're gonna stop that bleeding. Komm rein und fertig ist.
But he will be alright, won't he? They'll be able to make him better?
Stronger,
better, we have the
faster. We have the technology.
We can rebuild him.
Stronger, faster.
Need the new improved Sholmes.
Of course, Your Ladyship, he'll be right as right before you know it.
Really? How do you know?
How do I know? Well, I'm... Of course.
Gregson, hier, das Skript.
Of course, yes. Because Mr. Sholmes is such a great detective. That's why...
We'd better pray the doctors have a better grasp of what's needed to make someone well again.
Oh dear, please don't die, Hurley.
He's dead when we speak. Well, I report to Your Ladyship at the moment. I hear he's out operating theater.
Her ladyship? What's all this about? I couldn't help noticing, Inspector. Do you have a kink?
What? Out with it, sunshine. Zip.
Well, there seems to be a marked difference between the way you talk to me and Iris.
What's your sauce, Sonny?
Oh, ich hab schon wieder... Oh, Öl in meinem Auge.
Vor allem, es passt da wieder mal, ne? Let it out, Crimson so, zip, alles klar. Watch the sauce, Sonny. You're tripping. I'm a copper. Copper? Copper.
Ja, er ist ein Kupfer.
Kupfer, okay. And we don't go for favoritism.
Aha.
But he's right, you do treat us differently.
You little racist?
Sexist wohl eher.
Both?
Because of those adventures of Sherlock Holmes service. That's why.
Oh, you're a fan and you know she writes it. Oh.
I crop up in don't I? Inspector Tobias Gregson.
Tobias.
Toby Gregson.
Oh, well yes, because you're an acquaintance of Hurley's.
What did you write about the Inspector, Iris?
I don't remember really.
He was probably a simp.
It was one of Sholmes' lines. Gregson is the smartest of the Scotland Yard. Is how he put it.
Oh, did I write that?
War ein Fehler, Entschuldigung.
And you know what that one line did for me, eh?
Everything?
The very next month my pay doubled. Doubled, I tell you.
Oh, that's amazing.
Und dadurch haben sie die Steuern verdreifacht. Wenn nicht nur der Hammer.
Because everyone at the yard reads them. They read at the Sherlock Holmes stories. They've even set up a fan club for me.
Of course, that explains everything. It was around that time that you became a toady to me. Such a toady to me.
A simp. A simp.
Mhm.
Could you blame me? Take us one bad word from you and Sholmes could change his tune about me. And I have to shut down Gregson fans. Gregson, no, the great detective Bourget, he's getting quite overrated these days.
Stop
Think what happened to my celery in the fridge. If that came out in print, eh?
Not nicht der Celery. Oh my god. Jesus, your pun game is on point.
The whole thing gives me the willies. I can tell you. Who's giggling? Shut up, Bobby. I can tell you how many nights of sleep I've lost to worry about it.
But that would never happen, Grexy.
Every month, then a new Runs magazine comes out. My hands are trembling as I turn the pages.
Mm-hmm. Oh, how awful. Awful? Okay. How awful for you. Here, have some of my tea to settle your nerves. Drink some more. Go on.
Das ist der zweite T, dann später kommt ein N.
Why do I taste copper?
Und dann löste sich seine Leber auf und er starb eines langsamen und qualvollen Todes.
Da war Zyankali drin, hoppala. Teetotal.
Well, back to my fries. Oh yeah, there's something I was supposed to talk to you about, actually, Mr. Naruhodo.
Mhm. Yes, what is it?
Hast du dir gerade eine Pommes von ihm geklaut?
Vielleicht.
I've got an important message for you. I clean forgot about it until now.
An important message. I wonder what it could be.
Hier steht, geh weg. Das ist aber nicht nett.
Are you going to tell me what this important message is, then, Inspector?
Oh, yeah. It's about never ever took a fry out of my bag again.
Wieder zurück tun.
Wieder wie so eine Vogelmutter hochgewirkt.
Aber so, und am Ende einfach so, ohne den Augenkontakt abzubrechen, thank you. Nimmt diese Pommes.
Balls of Steel.
Without a blink. Yeah, it's about that young lady who's normally by your side, your assistant.
Ah, yes.
Dear Susie, is she alright?
Nope.
She's at the station.
No, it's me.
Nein. Shadow.
She's at the station, isn't she? Being questioned, I believe. Nicht mehr.
Nope, no, not anymore. She do head off.
You sure? Her head is off!
Off with her head.
No, she's head off. Den Huhn. Einfach so, plop. Fertig.
Head off? Where?
Von der Schulter auf den Boden.
To Lord Strongart's officer, of course. She summoned her.
Ah ja, aber sie ist eine ägyptische Götterkarte.
Ah, yes, of course. I'd forgotten about that.
It's canon. One of the whipstocks took her there in the yard carriage after we'd finished questioning her. But she asked us to tell you she didn't have to fare for the return journey. Far. Was? Fair. War doch richtig.
Ja.
Auf mich zu korrigieren, wenn ich richtig bin.
Nein, ich habe gesagt, dass sie kein Geld hatte. Ah, okay.
Ach so, ich dachte, du hast fair gesagt.
Nee,
Entschuldigung.
ich habe A gesagt.
Hab ich falsch verstanden, deswegen war ich jetzt verwirrt. Mach doch sowas nicht. Ich hab getrunken.
Immer schön fair fahren.
Ja. Und wenn ein Geisterfach entgegenkommt, immer schön winken. Hey, den wasn't finished. She's got a nerve here. She's got a honest improvement message with us.
Wir haben doch, haben wir nicht History? Da müsste doch drinstehen, der letzte Satz doch drin, oder?
So, sie wartet auf uns. She meet us there.
Okay.
Weil sie kein Geld hat.
Ich hab's doch gar nicht gesagt, weil wir schon lange in die Bildschirm sind. Murray?
Ja.
Oh, guck mal da hinten. The Thinker.
Yeah, look, it's a potential murder weapon.
Everything in here is a potential murder weapon.
Just you wait, my friend. One day your time will come.
Hier sind haufenweise Mordgegenstände, die potenziell Mordgegenstände.
Persönliche
und sogar schon die Schaufeln zum Leichenvergraben. Das ist auch schon da.
Perfekt. Das
Das
perfekte
ist,
Verbrechen.
Das ist ein 2 in einem Gerät.
12 Uhr Tagesgericht, Müllsackschaufel, alles klar.
I see. Well, thank you for passing that on, Inspector.
Why did Susie have to go to see the Lord Chief Justice?
She didn't tell me. Everyone's keeping secrets in this episode, so, well. But I better head over to the Lord Chief's Justice office to fetch her straight away.
Lord Chief's Justice Office ist auch so ein Zungenbrecher.
Ja.
Lord Chief Justice's Office. Ja, sag das mal 5 mal schnell.
A new location
Nö.
has been added. A new body has been found.
Ding, 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 ding.
Ich mag's hier. Sehr steampunkig.
Yes!
Yes! The power!
Diese Beißwälber. Yes! Yes! Kennt das noch jemand?
Hat nicht?
Weiß ich jetzt gerade nicht.
Hier da hat doch mal so eine Street Fighter Cartoon-Serie.
Ah,
Oder-
so
oder
von den
Anime.
Weißen oder so. Da. Yes!
Ja,
Oder Silber.
diese schreckliche Musik dazu. Was überhaupt nicht gepasst hat. Was vor 10 Jahren oder so ein angesagtes Meme war.
Nee, war nicht ein Young Cat.
Die war vor 10 Jahren auch.
Ja.
Gott, wir sind alt! Oh, scheiße, noch eins!
Oh nein.
No matter how many times I come here, I always get the same sense of oppressiveness somehow.
Do
There's
you...
your prepper.
Hey. Do you think the place is oppressive? I think it's normal.
How so?
Ja, ist okay, kann man mal machen.
I mean, look at that suit of armor over there. You can't take that seriously, can you?
Maybe I think's the same about you.
Ich glaube, das bist du, Shadow.
Achso, ich dachte jetzt halt, ne, wegen der Suit of Armor, da mach ich jetzt eine Full Metal Alchemist Reference.
Achso, oh Gott.
Nobody noticed.
Brother?
Wie habe ich jetzt gesprochen? War auch eher.
Ich glaube, den hattest du versucht, in Richtung Manfred von Karma zu bringen.
And instant
in Richt-
regret.
In die Richtung, nicht direkt den Manfred machen.
Funny Joker.
What's my character?
Nee, das ist ja Marge Simpson. Kann ich nicht machen.
What should I do? What's my character? Okay, I love you.
Oh Gott, ist mir warm. Wie spricht die jetzt so, ohne dass er ähnlich wie Gregson klingt?
Oder wie Siggi.
Da merke ich, hab nicht so eine wirkliche Range, wenn es um irgendwelche.
Ich auch nicht. Die sind eh nicht
Oder-
alle in einem Raum, was soll's.
So, everything is clear with regard to tomorrow's arrangement, I trust. Yes, thank you very much.
Vielleicht, dass es eher Susato ist. Ja.
Oder es war andersrum, man weiß es nicht.
Erst er, dann sie.
Oder ist sie dann er?
Kann auch sein.
Oder spricht einfach für
Curse
beide.
you, question marks.
There they are. Susato-san and Lord Strongheart.
I wonder what they're talking about. They both look very serious.
Very good. There's nothing further to discuss. You may return to your lodgings.
Also doch, erst er, dann sie.
Okay.
No doubt, you have much to do in preparation for your return to your homeland.
Oh, it's time to go back? Shame. Wait, what? What did you say?
I said, your return to your homeland.
Susato-san!
Erstmal rüber teleportieren.
Mr. Naruhodo.
Oh, dang.
What was all that about?
Ah, Mr. Naruhodo. Thank you for coming to collect your
Colleague.
College.
Your
Kollege,
college?
Junge. Ja, dein College, ne? Hol's mal ab.
Dein College Fund.
Mhm.
Darf jetzt wirklich Anwalt werden. Muss aber erst lernen. 20 Semester.
Ui.
Haben wir am
Correct your
Anfang...
colleague.
Haben wir am Anfang schon gesagt, dass er am Ende der Endboss ist oder sowas?
Kann sein.
Haben wir vermutet, ja.
Ja, okay. I'm getting that vibe. Again.
Der hat schon so ein kantiges Gesicht irgendwie so. Ja.
Kalten, weißen Augen. Grauen Augen.
Der hat einen
Karma.
grauen Star.
What's this all about? Why were you talking about Miss Susato's return to her homeland? And tomorrow?
Tomorrow? Tomorrow, one day more. But what about Jeannie's trial?
You mean...
Oh, he's been formally charged now? Oh dear.
Converse. On my feet. Miss Susato, what's all this about?
Oh, please don't concern yourself, Mr. Naruhodo. It's only me going back to Japan.
On another long-ass fucking trip. I wasn't reading this. Sorry.
History.
Your life here can continue just as it has...
Been.
That's not what I asked. What happened? Why are you leaving?
He asked so nicely.
It's my father. He's fallen ill.
Ich wusste
And you believe him?
Ja.
It was a telegram from Japan.
Written in English.
Oh no.
Professor Mikoto war?
Why the question marks?
Ja, warum sind da Question marks, wenn wir wissen, wer es ist?
If I may,
Ah, yes, sorry?
you must be the defendant. Ryunosuke Naruhodo, I believe.
Weil er sich da noch nicht vorgestellt hat. Wahrscheinlich.
Stimmt, ja.
Ah, yes, that's right.
Me, I did it! All alone!
My name is Eugene Mikotoba. I'm a professor of forensic medicine at Yume University. We received an international telegram from the Empire of Japan informing us of the news.
10 days ago, father collapsed with a fever. The cause is apparently unknown. And it seems he grows weaker day by day.
Susato, dann schaffst du das sowieso nicht mehr rechtzeitig nach Japan. Das dauert einen Monat mindestens, die Überfahrt.
Ja, aber habt ihr nicht 50 Tage gebraucht letztes Mal?
Ja, irgendwie. Auf jeden Fall länger als einen Monat.
Vielleicht kam zu der Zeit einfach nur Disco an und der hat einfach Disco-Fieber bekommen und der ist einfach schwach. Der hat einfach die Tage durchgetanzt.
Bitte bei seinem alten Magen. Der muss er kotzen.
Oh. I don't believe it.
As you are aware, the voyage from here to your country capital, Tokyo,
Ah ja. Oh,
takes
gut gemerkt.
some 50 days. Hast du
Kann mein Hirn
gemerkt?
doch nochmal.
Sehr gut, sehr
Da
gut.
kann man mal klatschen.
Da kann man schon mal klatschen.
I thought it would be prudent to have.
Mhm.
Prudent.
Prudent.
Ist wie Trident, nur mit U und mit P.
Okay.
Grandma, drink your prune juice!
Oh.
To hasten Miss Susato's departure as much as possible.
Nicht hasten, sondern hasten.
Hey.
Du kennst doch Haste.
Make haste.
Wer hieß denn so?
Haste make waste of time.
Yes, absolutely.
I will leave London first thing tomorrow morning.
Can't believe this is happening.
Du musst trotzdem nicht rechtzeitig ankommen.
And what about Gina's trial?
So Gina has been charged? She'll have to appear in court?
Yes, she was formally charged a few hours ago, and the date of the trial has already been set for tomorrow.
No, not even 24 hours later?
Gina, the distraught girl and the murder of the Baker Street pawnbroker. Yes. And all those transpicious case. Ja, aber richtig.
Bis auf 2 war alles richtig, ja.
Hm?
Du hast irgendwas mit Zoe gesagt. Du bringst sogar 2 mit in den Mix.
2
In all 2 transpicious case. Transpicious war richtig, aber 2 hast du als Zoe gelesen.
Oh, Entschuldigung.
Maybe I'm a little bit too tipsy.
Lass dir Zeit beim Vorlesen.
The pickpocket was really disturbed mit Strich robbery and shot the man in a panic.
At the disco.
No, the artist.
Damn it! Weißt du, man sagt, not so fast, Kaiba. No, I mean, hold on a second.
No, the yard is overstretched as it is, like my butt. Without wasting time on these open and shut cases.
Was war das, ein Susato Smash oder was?
It's not wasting time. Ginny would never do something like that. Maybe we can vouch for her.
Mr. Naruto,
Please don't point your cane at me.
take a smell. Smell?
Mr. Strongman, that's a stick. Ach komm, so gut war der auch wieder nicht.
Ey, Timing einfach nur.
Yes, Lord Strongheart.
In difference of your fine service to date, I shall overlook this young girl's insolence. But I have no recollection of backhanding, bitch-slapping someone, of admitting a child into my office. Leave. Now.
How dare he? Hat er nicht gesagt.
Of course, Lord Strongheart.
Criminals will tell the most.
Palpatine.
Palpatine, ja.
Palpable.
Palpable.
Nah.
Palpable.
Palpable. Palpable.
Nicht Table, Pebble. Palpable. Wenn man ein Wort öfters wiederholt, verliert es irgendwann völlig den Sinn.
Ja.
Das ist einfach nur noch muffled garbage.
Ja, das ist wirklich so, wiederhole ein Wort oft genug und es klingt dumm.
Ja.
Moist. Tomate.
Palpable. Fuck it, lies in order to justice.
That word. You
That.
just read the script, damn it.
Wie war das bei DBCA, ne? So, oh come on, Goku is the Makanko. Makanko Sapo. That one! Hä?
The breeze can ill afford the time it takes to unravel all the untruths. Meanwhile, more crimes are perpetrated.
Palpable perpetrated.
Perpetrated.
Der macht den Buchstaben P.
Und jetzt noch Dingens
Protrude? Protrudent. Oder Prudent war auch noch. Protruding, alles mögliche. Oh mein Gott. Was der Fall auch sehr mag, ist das Wort tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Bisschen. We have far more serious matters with which to connect. Content!
Ja, hör auf zu saufen, Junge.
Irgendwas mit CO.
Schlückchen ist noch.
Serious matters? Didn't Gregson mention something like that yesterday?
Yes, Inspector Gregson made a similar remark yesterday.
No, he didn't. It's no concern of yours. Though I'm sure I need not remind you of that. Okay, das so war richtig gut.
Tick-Tack, teuerste.
Oh, look at the time. 3 minutes precisely until my next meeting. On the shitter. You must excuse me. I had beans.
There's just one more thing, Lord Strongheart.
Don't forget the shit tickets.
Which is...
It's Miss Lestrade's trial. I wonder if you might permit me to defend her, even though she doesn't want me to.
Well, fuck it, why not?
Timely suggestion.
Sorry?
The girl currently has no representation.
But that's not fair. Yes, she may be a pickpocket, but she still deserves a fair trial.
Ja, aber sie will ja nicht.
What, she's a pickpocket? Jail. Do not misunderstand me, young lady. The government provides for those too poor to... Let me finish. Nicht sofort korrigieren, ich brauche Zeit zum Lernen. To afford representation with a public defender.
Thank you.
Unfortunate souls.
The accused need only sign the relevant paperwork, and the defense barrister will be assigned to the case.
Oh Gott, der kommt von Starbucks.
Heißt das, da kann der Name nicht schreiben?
Genau.
Der
Der schreibt dann Gina mit Y. Heißt dann Gina. Nein.
Vielleicht heißt er auch einfach Tina.
Oh, Tina. Er schreibt einfach Tina.
Tina. However, the young girl in question has refused that right.
I'm asking, even though I've talked to her, why would she do that?
She dumb.
A question you will do well to direct at Miss Lestrade.
Yeah, and she answered she dumb.
Well, not my problem. You'll find her at the local prison.
We went
Wo auch
there.
sonst.
Yeah, thank you.
Now then, it's time I was leaving. Good day to you.
Peace out.
Top of the day. What a day. Getting charged with
week.
murder. It's only Wednesday.
Ah, fuck, Captain, it's Wednesday.
Gina charged with murder. Susa's son about to leave.
Sholmes im Krankenhaus.
How can this get any worse?
There's still a 10-year-old to help you. Oh my god, it got worse.
Come, Mr. Naruto.
Iris, we must make haste.
But Susie,
No buts.
you're leaving for Japan tomorrow morning, aren't you? Don't you have packing and things to do?
Hat sie überhaupt was mitgehabt?
Bestimmt ein Koffer. Sie kam ja offiziell mit.
Ja, sie hat einen Koffer. Die war ja... Kasamas.
Ryonosuke war der Stowaway.
Stowaway.
Ja. Der Schrankbewohner.
Ja.
As Mr. Naruhodo's judicial assistant, my personal circumstances are of no consequence. My sole purpose remains to help you in whatever way I can.
Thank you, Miss Susato.
War das nicht sogar so, dass Ryonosuke im Schrank auch so abgenommen hat, weil er nur die Reste zu essen gekriegt hat über die
Ja,
Zeit?
klar, irgendwie so.
Oh Gott, er hat wirklich The Wardrobe gespielt.
That's a very pensive look.
It's an expensive look.
Kaching. I think we ought to visit Gina first. Yeah, I've been there.
Done that.
In any case, I should like to wish her well before I leave.
Ja, kommst du mit?
Na gut, dann gehen wir nochmal rein.
Yes, Yes, that sounds like a good idea. Let's go.
If I'm honest, this has completely thrown me off. I'll just have to do what I can as a lawyer. Then let's go again. Hey Gina, we're back.
Einfach die ganze Zeit steht da so Jojo posing.
Hello again, Gina.
Why are you...
Fuck
Ja,
off!
er war weg, also hat sie wieder unloaded. Jetzt muss sie wieder laden.
What are you lot here for now? To have the muzzle of that grenade launcher shoved in our face yet again, obviously. Kind of turning into a kink of mine now.
This better not awaken something in me.
Ah, damn it.
I think I need to improve the way you load ammunition into that thing, don't I? It takes way too long.
The animation budget is running out.
Look, you can come as many times as you like, but I ain't got nothing more to say to you. Susata wollte Tschüss sagen, deshalb sind wir da.
Einfach mal mit der Hand durchgereicht. Komm.
Gina.
Einfach mal kurz die Hand geschüttelt, so, tschüss, ne?
Okay, da.
I wonder if you might hear me out. There's something I'd like to say.
Bye, bitch. What?
I'm sorry to say that I must reluctantly bid you farewell.
Huh? Farewell?
Tomorrow I must visit my journey back home.
Begin. Visit. Was?
I must begin
Ja,
my
besuch
journey
mal
back
das.
home.
Ich besuche einfach wieder.
To Japan. I fear we may never meet again.
Oh, right.
I've had the pleasure of meeting so many lovely people here in London. I have so many wonderful memories.
And my English studies finally were put to good use.
And yet, as things stand now, it will be a glum parting indeed. Poor Iris is so miserable. Susie!
Well, that ain't my business. I keep being a tsundere.
Both Iris and Mr. Naruhodo believe you to be innocent, Gina. They've put their faith in you. But somehow, you can't find it in your heart to put your faith in them.
Yeah, that's right, I can't. What of it?
It grieves me greatly to have to say goodbye to my friends when they are so clearly unhappy. Because of you.
Oh, what, it's my fault?
Yes. So I have one final request, Gina, before our paths never cross again. Right here and now.
I put the offer out.
I want you to show both of them that you don't deserve the faith they've invested in you.
Huh?
Only by doing that will you truly be as alone as you claim to be.
What are you talking about? You expect me to do, eh?
You've told us that everyone lies. So prove it by admitting one of your own untruths. What about what you said before, Ginny? You said something about unforgivable lies. You must tell Mr. Naruhodo and Iris the truth now. That is my last request before I leave. My last request as a judicial assistant.
Nee, Judicial war das, ne?
Judicial, ja.
Ah.
Ist ein Jahr her, hat man wieder verlernt.
English isn't my native language. No, I can't. Whatever these lies are, they're obviously weighing very heavily on Gina's mind. Gina, I could be wrong, but is it something to do with what happened 2 months ago? Something about that trial? The one in which Magnus McGilded was acquitted? that mysterious murder that took place inside the omnibus. You were called as a witness by the prosecution. Is that what this is about? Yeah, you're right. Because in that trial, I lied. Everything was a lie. I lied like you wouldn't believe.
And you got paid for it.
Yep.
Die Münze rollt's immer noch über deine Knöchel.
Will you tell us about it now? The trial 2 years ago. Like you said, it all happened 2 months ago. The cops got hold of me and shoved me into the witness stand. And based on your testimony, Mr. McGill was declared innocent. Yeah, well, the thing is... Ich brauche einen Count dafür, jedes Mal, wenn die sagen, the thing is, das ist ja nervig.
Ist aber auch so eine Sache, die sagt man ständig selbst.
Yep.
Ich hab's mir im Deutschen Gott sei Dank noch nicht angewöhnt. Ich hab's bei anderen oft genug auch mitbekommen, wenn so, nein, hör auf zu sagen, das Ding ist.
Die Sache ist...
Die Sache sagen sie nicht mal, aber das Ding ist...
Actually...
I lied about a whole bunch of stuff. I knew it.
What sort of thing did you lie about?
Everything. I was hiding under the seat that night. That was the truth. It was pitch black in that little cubbyhole. I couldn't see a thing, and then...
Dunk.
I heard that loud thud, like someone falling on the floor. And that's when Mr. McGill discovered you? Yeah. He pulled me out from under the seat and sat me down next to the dead man. They weren't much light to see by, but when I looked at my hands, I had the cove's blood all over him. I was so scared, I couldn't even speak. Had his blood on your hands? In other words, it was Gina that the witnesses on the roof deck saw through the skylight.
Oh boy. Ja, das wussten wir ja, dass es so sein muss, aber... Nee.
Then Mr. McGill had started asking you questions, I suppose. Who you were and why you were hiding under the seat? Yeah, he did. Only... that's not all.
But wait, there's more.
What do you mean?
I mean, he threatened me.
Threatened you how?
He made me swear about what I'd seen and what I'd heard.
He made me say the F word.
And about what he was gonna do after the cove was found dead. He made me swear I wouldn't tell no one about any of it. If I did that, he said he let me scarper before the coppers showed up. Dina, you must tell me what he swore you to secrecy about. What you saw, what you heard, everything. Oh, Jesus. You said Mr. McGill made you swear not to tell anybody what you saw. But you were in the pitch black compartment under the seat the whole time, weren't you?
Yes, with Mr. McGill sitting above your head,
if I remember correctly. Yeah, that's true, but... it was when I heard the thud of the cove hitting the floor. I let out a little scream, see? Couldn't help it. Mr. McGill had heard that and dragged me out by my arm, and that's when I saw it. It was on the floor next to the old geezer who had been stabbed. A disc, all bright and shiny. Disc? Do you mean... yeah, that's it. The one what the D took off me at Windy Banks. The music box disc was there on the floor of the omnibus? Not for long. Mr. McGill had spotted it straight away. He picked it up smartish and stuffed it inside his pocket. So that disc... was in the omnibus 2 months ago at the scene of Mr. Mason's murder. And the bog trotter told me I weren't to mutter a word of it to no one.
And now he's dead.
Because it was so dark under the seat in the cab. I was straining my ears the whole time. After a while, I heard the door and footsteps inside the cabin. Presumably, that was Mr. McGill getting on board.
Warum sagst du immer noch Mr. davor? Da steht bloß Mac.
Apala. Force of habit. I'm just being respectful.
Mr. Mac, Mr.
No, Mr. Mac, Mr. was my father's name.
Nah, not only him. Oh. Plus I could definitely make out the footsteps of 2 people. Ah. In that case, it would seem likely that it was Mr. McGilded and the victim.
Ja, diesmal war's richtig.
Ja. Mr. Rice-fired Mason. In his testimony during the trial, Mr. McGilded claimed he slept during the carriage ride. There we are.
Ui. Endlich. Ah, return! The prodigal asshole has returned!
Ach, und ich hab's völlig verlernt. Da muss ich halt wieder mal so.
Ja, das geht doch. Bist du wieder drin?
Ja, mal gucken. Whenever I'm in the carriage, I'm taken with a fierce tiltings. In a Orvis.
Tiredness!
Tiredness!
It's just a Scottish accent.
Junge, das ist der Akzent. Das kommt halt nicht mal so rüber, Junge.
This is how we say it in Glasgow.
Eben. Oder wo auch immer der da sein Dorf hat.
The Irishman who speaks Scottish.
Born in France.
Ja.
In West Paris downtown, born and raised.
So, tiredness. And I always succumb to it.
Thanks for that.
Oh, come on! Fuck off!
Fuck it off!
Bloody hell.
So gefällt mir das.
Aber doch gut.
Ja, sehr schön.
Ist halt so, ich kann entweder vorlesen oder Dialekt und Akzent machen. Beides wird ein bisschen kompliziert.
Skill issue.
Ich weiß.
And your own testimony, Gina, supported this.
You said, and let me quote,
All I could hear was the Irishman snoring. Welsh, Irish, Scottish men.
a full Brit.
Yeah, that weren't exactly true. Neither of them was asleep. I could hear them talking the whole time in low voices. What? What were they talking about?
Tell us everything.
Sorry, I don't know. The sound of the horses and the wheels was too loud. But that still tells us something.
Während die Pferde so liefen, haben sie selber so Motorengeräusche gemacht, so.
Mach nicht so schnell, wir haben bloß 2 PS.
Galoppel, galoppel, galoppel. Mr. McGilded and the victim knew each other. So McGilded was lying as I suspected. And after the event?
He died.
I knew it weren't gonna take long before someone raised the alarm that the bloke had been killed. Yes, you were quite right. The other passengers on the roof deck noticed very quickly. Though when the cab came to stop, McGilded told me to hide back under the seat again. I climbed in and waited. The 2 coves from up top ran off to get the coppers, and, yeah. Mr. Fairplay and Mr. First. Right. And after they'd gone, McGilded asked the driver to do him a favor.
Fairplay war der seinen Stock gefressen hat, ne?
Ich glaub, ja. Da, bitteschön.
Now then, fella. What I need you to do is take this coat off, man, and dispose it with the nearby pawnbroker.
Deposit.
Deposit.
That's how you say it in France, right?
That is, oui.
Mate.
Oui, mate.
Right. So there's also 1/8 Australian.
He's all over the place.
Down under, down. And for your troubles, let's see now. I'll give you 10 Guinness. In the pub.
Go.
A nearby pawnbroker, you mean on Baker Street?
Maybe?
Yep, you got it. It was Windy Banks.
Windbags.
Hat nichts mit Oldback zu tun, oder?
Windbags.
Ja, der Name hat sich über die Jahrhunderte halt geändert.
Ja, got lost in translation.
Wobei, sie war ja zu derselben Zeit eigentlich geboren. Oh.
Bei ihr Opa.
Ihr älterer Bruder.
The Koji snapped up the money and ran off to pop this coat as fast as he could. So then there was no one left in the carriage. McGill opened the box under the seat and let me get out of there, but not without conditions. See. What are the conditions?
What were McGilded's conditions then? For letting you free, I mean. Not telling a soul, not for anything. But what I saw and what I heard. And there was something else as well. There's more!
Yeah, this is the most important thing.
Oh, wait. Yeah.
Is this the most important thing?
He said.
The most important thing.
Thing?
You're there, girl. Smell it, my stick. Does it smell like poop?
It's an interview.
It's been up there, you know. I'm after sending the coachman on the little errand for me.
Errand Jäger. Entschuldigung, der.
With some small change in his hand. And I'm not talking about his dick. Now then, did you hear what I asked for of him? Did you see anything at all?
At all?
You asked to go pop your weasel, right?
Ew.
That sounds dirty. What?
Pop goes the weasel.
Aye. The
Fiends? Fans?
Mhm. Fiends.
Oh, okay. The fiends taking me an overcoat to the deposit.
Deposit?
Sorry, fourth wall. With a pawnbroker hereabouts. And I want you, Les, to take the redemption ticket for it. You understand?
What? You want me to have the ticket?
Yeah, you got the shit ticket. That's right. And I'll come fetch it from you later. Sometime within the next 2 years. You're to hang on onto it until then. Is that clear? And whatever you do, don't lose it.
Alright then.
Alrighty then.
In the case that it might happen to be delayed at all.
By my
Killed.
death?
Or anything like, I don't know how this life works, no? C'est la vie? As we say in Irish downtown.
Irish downtown.
Here to go to the pawn shop, Windy Bags. So it is. And here to extend the loan for the 2 years. If you forget, the article will be forfeit, and any old fiend could come. Sorry, I'm drunk. Could come along and buy it.
Doch normal, dass er drüben
Ich wollte
ist.
gerade sagen,
Er ist
ja.
ein
Ja.
Ein Scottish Irishman, der muss ja drüben sein. Und
Na ja, klar.
dann noch Franzose mit drin, ja.
Ja, 5 Promille
Der hat
mindestens.
Alkohol im Blut, ne? Da macht das nicht mal lange.
Der hat Blut im Alkohol.
Ja.
Blutgruppe Bier.
Deswegen brannte die Karre auch so gut.
Deswegen
Was
ist sogar von den Metallteilen nur noch Asche übrig geblieben.
Da war selber der Zunder.
Alter, die Leber war hochentzündlich.
Ja, ja.
But I ain't got that kind of brass.
Here, got a push-up bra. Sorry.
Das war stupid.
Here, 5 pounds. That should be enough.
Das heißt jetzt Kilo. Nicht mehr 5?
Piep, piep, piep. Ja, was macht das dann? Das macht ja jetzt 5 Kilo. 5 Kilo of what? Money. Scheiße. Dann wird's richtig teuer.
Besser Kleingeld als Scheine.
Ja, was mit selbst mit 500, dann wirst du nicht fertig.
Do you understand each other, lass? You won't try anything funny now. If you go against me,
Yeah, I get it.
I let you smack this stick, but
No, go away
seriously,
with
does this smell like shit?
Yes.
Good. And one more thing. Don't step in shit. In a few days from now, you'll be visited by the police. I've no doubt.
The coppers?
Yes, from the Mario games.
The Koopas.
Ei.
Oh Mann.
Oh, so stupid. I'm sorry.
They come asking you to take the stand in court to testify as a witness. So let's just have a wee chat about that, shall we? What is it that you might say, and what it is that you won't? Well, that's a good thing that you won't say. Yes, you can. No, you can say that. That's no. Yeah,
And you'll be in jail, definitely.
That's nasty.
And you know jail. Das ist, wo Jail wohnt.
Naja.
After I'd
Okay.
gone over it all, I piked it. Got as far away from there as I could. Was is it?
Eat.
The pawnbroker's ticket in some bushes near the scene. I went to fetch it the next day once it got dark. So McGilda planned it and cursed Gina into giving false testimony. And for that she's guilty!
As fuck.
Warte. And for that
She's McGildy.
Ah, delay. She's G. She's the G. Let's try that again.
G. She's guilty for G.
She's the OG.
Guilty as fuck.
Nee, das sagen wir ja bloß bei unschuldig.
Ach so.
Oh, that's how it works. Oh shit. I bet you're ready to strip me up, right? Eh?
What?
Was? Hast du gerade Strip?
String me up! Oh shit!
You up? You heard it here? We're strip her up?
Ich hab Spring Me Up und Trip Me Up zusammengepuncht.
Ja, schön. Guck mal kurz in den Code Record, wie alt Gina eigentlich ist.
Zu jung.
Oh, Entschuldigung. Das war falsch. Das war falsch.
Zu jung. Nee, das ist voll geil. Also, Shadow, genau dein Alter.
I'm over 300 years old.
You don't give a fuck. Die sind alle zu jung für dich. Darf ich mal kurz Code Record? People? People?
16, 34, 10, 48, 17.
17.
Barely legal.
Knapp.
Not yet.
Und Mr. Shithead? Ex-Benedict, stimmt.
Oh,
Sein Name war Ex-Benedict.
Der Takahasuka-Actor.
Mm.
46, 52. Und wir sind durch. Okay.
I lied in that big old courtroom. I told some corkers.
Sind das nicht diese adorable Tierchen? Diese ganz niedlichen?
Quackers!
Corkers.
The thing is, he said he would make it so we wouldn't live in the East End no more.
Yeah, West Paris downtown, born and raised.
That's what he threatened me with. Oh.
What a wicked man.
He knew everything what went on in the back slums. He knew we had no one to look after us, and we was all just looking out for each other, getting by together. So you mean Mr. McGilded would have... In an offbeat, he could have had the lot of us chased out there if he wanted. And then, where would he have gone, eh? Nowhere, that's where. So, I didn't have no choice. And everyone's depressed. Thank you, Gina, for telling us everything.
We're depressed now.
Well, I'm for it now, eh? Go on a minute. You must be livid. Well, you can make amends by doing me a simple favor. A favor? What? Sign me the representation papers for tomorrow's trial. Eh? If you don't actually want me to represent you in court, you can rip it up later. But we need that paperwork or we can't investigate. The police won't let us. Nicht, dass wir es überprüft hätten, aber wir kennen die procedures. Investigate what? The scene of the incident last night. Mr. Sholmes was shot, you say? You what?
You what, mate?
Curly's having a big operation right now, Ginny.
Is it bad? Is he gonna be alright? Sholmes is gonna be alright, right?
Yeah, his left side will be totally numb, so he's gonna be alright.
That's why I want to investigate. For Mr. Sholmes' sake, as much as anything. Right. So what you're saying is if I sign that bit of paper, everyone's happy. Is that it? Something like that. Miss Susato?
Yes, of course. I have the representation papers here.
Come on, don't be like that. Yare.
I don't need no one to stick up for me, though. No lawyer or nothing.
Okay, bye.
Oh no, she escaped!
Poor Ginny, she seems so lonely.
Ginny, quit living on dreams. Well, at least this should mean we can investigate the scene at Windy Banks now.
Yes, and perhaps we can come back to visit Ginny when we're done there?
Sure. Wenn noch Zeit bleibt.
I feel like we finally cracked Gina. She's opened up at last. To us at last. And
Yeah,
now...
we cracked
She
her
opened up to the
skull,
last
now
of us.
she's open.
And now I have her representation papers. No one else knows just what a responsibility that is.
It's like caring for a child.
Anyway, for now it means Inspector Gregson can't stop us investigating at Windy Banks.
No, a single piece of paper is stopping me.
Although something tells me he's not going to be happy about it, but whatever.
I'm so mad.
Shaking Price angrily.
Arrow Man!
Barrow Man! Guck mal, wir haben sogar einen ganzen Teil und die Hälfte vom ersten noch geschafft.
Hey.
Das sind ja mal kleine Abschnitte heute da.
Dafür gibt es auch 20 davon wahrscheinlich.
Wahrscheinlich.
Hm.
Lang sind sie trotzdem, 10:30. Das ist gerade so eine gute...
So ein Flow drin,
ne?
Ja, eigentlich schon, aber ich kann doch nicht ewig machen. Und jetzt ist halt gerade so der Cut der gute. Jetzt sagt das Spiel, hier ist eine Pause, jetzt kannst du in 2 Jahren wiederkommen.
Ja, dann machen wir das doch.
Ja, dann bis in 2 Jahren, ne?
Ja,
Tschüss.
okay, tschüss.
Tschüss.
Dump. User has left the channel.
Zu spät.
Comedic timing ruined.
You made it weird.
Ja, dann nächste Woche weiter.
Ja, gerne.
Ja, super.
Kriegen wir es ja dann noch durch dieses Jahr. Wann kam das Spiel raus? September 2021? Ja, Mensch.
Also meinst du auf Steam?
Ja.
Oh.
Und ich hab's zum Release gekauft.
Ja, ich glaube ich auch.
Naja, so haben wir länger was davon, nicht wahr? Ich meine, bald gibt's nichts mehr. Wir haben noch.
Willst du denn den Rest noch mal auf Steam releasen und dann sogar mit Deutsch-Patch?
Uff.
Das wert.
Glaub nicht dran.
Ich hoffe, der ist dann nicht so wie der Danganronpa-Patch.
Nee, der wird ja dann offiziell sein.
Ach, okay. Na dann.
Aber wirklich, Chiara, wenn du Danganronpa nicht auf Englisch haben willst, sondern in richtig schlechtem Deutsch.
Ja, auf jeden Fall, gerne.
Nein!
Für die extra Lacher und fürs Fremdschämen.
Nee, danke, I'm good.
Da kannst du mir beim Lesen auch zuhören. Das kommt aufs selbe hinaus.
Ich meine, und Danganronpa 1, der Protagonist heißt ja Makoto.
Mhm.
Und ein Spitzname im Englischen ist Big Mac.
Mhm.
Und auf Deutsch haben sie einfach Makötchen draus gemacht.
Oh mein Gott.
Ja.
Wundervoll.
Ja.
Na gut, gehen wir zu Peter Noster weiter. Ich glaube, der spielt
Können wir
jetzt
machen.
Dino Crisis.
Oh, ist das nicht sogar noch von der PlayStation 1?
Yep.
Weißt du, was mir gerade aufgefallen ist?
Für euch.
Crimson und ich, wir sind ja gerade bei dir, ne? Mit dem Stream und alles so am Machen. Ist das dann nicht eigentlich quasi auch ein drüben bei der Blue Badge? Weil wir sind ja quasi jetzt
Wir sind ja drüben bei dir,
Wir sind
ja.
ja bei dir. Ist das dann nicht?
Nee, ich glaube, das gehört nur ihr und Nini.
Muss
Weil,
dann
Ni-
wieder?
weil Nini nennt das ja immer so in ihrem Streamplan. So.
Ja,
Sie-
ja, das
sie,
ist ja.
sie ist drüben bei der Blue Badger.
Ach so.
Und drüben bei Dedelic.
Genau.
Weil's ihr Term ist.
Ah. Ja, und Chiara ist
Können wir-
einfach hier bei der Blue Badger.
Ja, ihr seid immer bei mir willkommen.
Das ist nett. Ich trete mal kurz die Tür ein. Ist nur die Kellertür, ich will raus.
Achso, okay.
Ja, es ist sehr einsam hier.
Deine Tür trete ich nicht auf. Du kannst hier bleiben. Ich brauch Ruhe. Du schnarchst. Ja, und so ungefähr klingt's.
Ich hab Nebenhöhlen.
Ich hab Mittelohr.
I got a glandular problem.
Hast du mir gerade das Farbenblind weggenommen? Freundchen. Komm du mir noch mal nach Borderlands.
Was, kommt du mir noch nach Borderlands?
Mhm. Dann mach ich Friendly Fire an.
Na gut, dann schicke ich euch jetzt mal einmal singen mit Poki und dann gehen wir rüber zu Peter Nochter.
Schickt ihm ganz viele
Leichen?
Eis.
Der Keller wird voll.
Ich dachte an Eis.
Ach so. Nee, also doch Leichen.
Tust du? Donuts.
Donuts.
Leckere Donuts.
Achso, Eis. Nein, nicht.
Oh, wir sind schon manchmal Arschlöcher, ne?
Das ist jetzt schlimm.
Manchmal, aber wir haben uns ja trotzdem lieb.
Ja.
Gerade so.
Er muss ja nicht.
Hat er sonst keine Freunde, der Crimson?
Mit euch will ja sonst keiner was zu tun haben. Ich opfer mich mal.
Boah.
Na dann, danke, dass ihr mir bei den Selbstgesprächen mit
Wir haben zugehört.
zugehört habt und mich dann unterstützt habt.
Wie in der Schule einfach.
Ja, perfekt.
Dann habt eine gute Nacht. Bis Samstag, I guess. Zu mehr
sag mal.
Digimon.
Digimon.
Digimon Survival.
Yes.
Ah, Survival.
Nächste Woche der Ace Attorney. Yes.
Hm.
On roll. Bye bye.
Ciao, ciao.
Tüdelü.